I have to admit, I was sat there listening to shitty old women earlier on being like, I want tickets to see Benedict Cumberbatch. And I was just thinking, why bother? We're all going to be blown to shit by then. We're going to be eating vegetables out of a can for 70 years after the nuclear winter. Just why are you bothered?
I, for one, am looking forward to getting my country back. No. Even if it is a smouldering mess.
I'm ready.
Finish our smouldering mess.
Me too. Alright. Okay. So it's been two weeks, is that right? I think it's right. Since we last played Waterdeep. You began last session. You made a little plan. Went to the Yawning Portal. You made contact with Master Tobar, who told you that Master Blondel was sequestered away at the Builders' Hall, the new oblong Masons Guild Hall. You met Edric Powerglaive, who informed you there was going to be a power hour this year. Terry made quite a big faux pas by trying to be a ladies' man and it not particularly going down very well.
Excuse me? Trying?
Well, he did get slapped, if I remember.
The ladies just tell us how we know that they want us more.
Terry's giant... Oh god, what is it? It's not a giant peacock, but that would be a good idea.
The emu!
Yeah, but Terry's giant emu went on a rampage, and Yum Yum tried riding it around, but it got a bit sleepy. Mackie made contact with Mert, the moneylender, who offered her a job, and as reward, he said he would show her a very convenient way to Skullport, the city in the Undermountain. So, you made your way down towards the guild hall. Very sneakily and cleverly avoided the stone golem guarding the entrance. And, well, you've met, after you perused around, the place is completely empty. Going down to the sub-layer, you met Umbreca Blondil, who seemed to take a liking to the now blue Hamish Barley Brew. Hamish also made a new friend. What was his name?
Happy Roland.
Happy Roland, who seems to be some sort of stone homunculus, but it doesn't matter what he is. He's now Hamish's friend. Yeah. You finished the session where you entered into this room. Where there were giant posed statues of Master Glondil with completely disproportionate musculature. There was a giant pit which Yum Yum fell down into, but she managed to climb her way out, so it wasn't too bad. You could see all these statues were damaged in different ways, but Yum Yum got bored and started climbing on the statues. Eventually, I'm not sure if it was biting or just slashing one. But somehow it awakened the Stone Defender, and for some reason, Return Order doesn't have anything on it.
Nice.
So I guess we'll just have to re-roll initiative.
Re-roll initiative.
Yeah, and as you can see, I've made a little blue token.
Nice.
I'm blue, dabba dee, dabba die.
I thought it was I'm blue till I'm green. I'll be green. No, I won't be green till I die or whatever.
What?
What?
No idea.
Have you never heard that version? Or the... I don't know, don't worry. It's like, I'm blue, if I was green I would die. If I was green I would die.
Oh my god, is that what it was saying?
No, but
Oh.
I just remember... I remember listening to something and they were like, I used to think the lyrics were that.
I never thought too hard about those lyrics. I thought they were just sounds.
What session is it?
4, I think.
Got my notebook ready.
Oh, Brecker's on here. How does that make sense? I didn't even roll that. Okay. So, from under you, Yum Yum, the statue starts to move. It starts to flex. You can see it happening, Mackie.
Oh,
Oh shit. It's my go, is it?
I'll tell you what this thing looks like. Just to not, make it a bit easier for you. Where is it? Faction skill. Right. We'll just see here.
so is it just moving? Is
It
it
is
quite big?
It is about 12 feet tall.
Jeebus.
Or is it like little bits of rock falling as it moves?
No, none at all.
Oh, okay.
So this statue that's come alive is heavily corroded, so all the beautiful muscular proportions all withered away.
Interesting. I'm going to channel divinity, holy weapon or sacred weapon, and then as my bonus action, I'm going to compel duel on the statue. Wisdom
What?
save.
What does that count as? Is it like charmed or anything like that?
Let's have a look. I meant to post it in the chat, but it did not work. Let me try it again. Display on VTT. Compel a creature to duel. One creature you can see within range must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature is drawn to you, compelled by your divine demand. For the duration, it has disadvantage on attack rolls against creatures other than you, and must make a wisdom save each time it attempts to move to a space that is more than 30 feet from you. Shit.
19.
Yeah, that
So
passes.
as you look at it, its back brow furrows and looks back at Yum Yum, the person who hit it.
Yeah.
That's my turn, though.
Hamish.
Hamish is apparently concentrating on something. but I'm not
Hamish.
sure what.
Barley blue.
How long does the blue last?
You don't know?
Oh, probably a long while. He made a token of it.
It's me now. This
Yeah.
is my life.
Big Berry.
He's Pepper
Willy
Smurfing
Wonka.
it up.
Yeah, I made that joke to Kira. Tides of Chaos. Wow, this thing's looking big. Mackie's like shouted out and compelled it to duel, so Hamish is going to get involved. So he's like, I'm coming, Yum Yum! And he's going to jump across the pit.
It's 5 feet.
So he's
Can he
fine?
do that? Yeah, I think. Is
Yeah.
it that you can jump up to your strength?
Standing jump might be shorter. I can't remember. But his strength's 14, so fairly decent.
Yeah, that's fine then.
High jump.
And as he jumps and lands, does a little somersault, and then from his blue hand comes red, yellowy, orange flame blade. He goes running towards it. So spell slot gone.
Yeah, he would have easily been able to do it. Well, he'd have just been able to do it then.
And I will get Tides of Chaos back. Roll on the thing.
Forgot about that.
38.
I think we may have had that before.
Ooh.
Oh my
Bound to
god.
happen.
Okay. Can you roll a d4, Hamish?
4.
So you fly off this 10 feet that way, and the stone defender flies off.
What the fuck?
That way.
Is that at the end of my movement, or like as I cast a spell?
As you cast a spell.
Okay, so I can continue moving, because I went 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
So this, like, as you put out your hand, this weird force in the center of the room just like twists it round.
That was weird! And then he's gonna stab the thing with his flame blade. Make a slashing attack. Flame blade. Where's it go? That is a 9.
So as you go to strike it, the corroded hand just flaps you away.
Ooh. Bummo. That's my turn.
Yum yum.
Yum yum. Gonna run over there. Just gonna climb on it.
Okay.
Climb up there. Climb up there.
Do an acrobatics or athletics because it is moving around. Yeah, you easily manage to scale it as it's concentrating on Hamish.
So as she climbs up there, the bestial claws come out, and she just digs her way into it, and gets to the top. She's like leaning off the hat like a little tower. She's gonna claw it.
Like King Kong round the tower.
Exactly.
Yeah, and you managed to give it some give. And you see that your claws aren't that effective against it. It's leaving small grazes, nothing too noticeable.
I think I only get 3, right, with claws, not 4. Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
You didn't add your rage damage though.
Oh yeah, what would that be?
2, 4, 6. 6 damage in total. If they all hit.
Yeah, so the last 2 would have missed.
Oh.
The first one digs in. Second one, this magical stone seems very,
Potent.
Okay,
yeah.
that's it.
Breaker. What's she gonna do? Let's have a look here. She's like, Hamish, look out! And she casts grease beneath the statue.
Amazing.
If it falls over, I want to hold on. I want to stay on the hat.
Okay, I'll make it. Blah, blah. Let's try this. Oh, where is it? Where is it? I want that old blob. Where's the fancy? Oh, I'll just use this. No, that's not very nice.
I think
No, I
it's
don't like that.
it's under ooze, Kieran.
Ah, put in slime. That's why.
I think it is anyway.
Oh, look, there's all that stuff I made for a jelly cake. Yeah, you're right.
That's where all my useful pieces of information go in my brain.
For some reason, it isn't dragging out. Oh, I want ooze. No, it's not dragging out. They're probably all going to appear at once. So I'm going to put this thing around it for now. So that. Blah, 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 blah. Where's Greece? So, Greece. 14. Dead. Come on. Where is it? So it just tramples and splashes up some of the grease towards you, Hamish. She's...
What a bastard.
She moves back behind the door. Who attacked the golem last?
Hamish, technically, but no, Yum.
Yum.
Yum yum.
So it will try and pick Yum off of it and slam her into the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
You can try.
Oh!
Damn it. You did try.
You control, yep.
You're raging, right?
Should
Yeah.
be extra 5 damage.
So 18. 27 halved bludgeoning damage. And I'm going to say that it pulled you off and just, like, in one big action, just had hold of your leg and just slammed you into the ground.
Oh, she's angry now. Yum.
Did it bend down at all to do that?
No, it just used its hand, and then
Okay.
because it's got Glondale's given himself big, long arms because that's what he
No.
most desires for hitting the stone.
Yep.
Tessa. Terry.
Yeah, old Tell, he would. He's gonna move in. Wait, what's my movement again? Sorry.
30.
30. Excellent. So
There is a
he's-
pit here.
Where?
I think
Oh, shit. Okay.
All the squares are.
Okay, maybe I won't. Then. How. Can I get over it?
what's Terry's strength?
17.
Oh yeah. you
Jesus!
jump. Buff boy.
Terry is a secret
Terry.
tank, but unfortunately he's also really fucking pathetic.
Mind over matter, going the wrong way.
Yeah, that's what they say, Hamish. Yeah, so he's gonna like floop
Yep.
over. All right, Hamish. No, and then I think, guys, what time's it?
Emu time?
Emu time.
Okay, I'll get the email out.
Yes, this is the greatest thing that has ever happened to me.
Alright, where is the email?
Put the emu in the pit.
Emu.
So
I'm gonna
big.
say it can go there, but like obviously its wings are like more over the pit. So I
That's
find it hard to
fine.
move around, but it's probably alright there for now.
Emu power.
One foot in this square, 1 foot in this square.
Actually, it could go there. Oh no, it couldn't really. It could
Wah!
sort of go there. Yeah, it could go there.
Cool. I think that's all I can do, really,
Did
isn't it?
Emu get initiative?
Does.
Probably, yeah. Oh shit.
13.
Am I safe in understanding that's my turn?
Yep.
Yep.
Unless,
Cool.
yep. Unless you got bonus action.
Nope.
Okay. Mackie?
Bonus action, divine favor. And let's display that. And then I'm going to move up to it.
Yeah, that's obviously the statue where it is on the map isn't where it actually is.
Yes.
So she could go there.
Yeah,
Over.
she will go here. And she will make her first attack. She will make it a precision strike, so she will expend a superiority die to add it to the roll. This is +5. Just don't roll a fucking natural 1, Mackie, and you basically can't miss.
Ooh.
So that's 21 to hit.
But seeing as it's flanked on all sides, it definitely hits.
So this damage is plus a d4 as well. So 13 plus 6 is 19, plus 5 is 24. 24 points of damage.
Yeah, and it's a huge chunk of damage as you see your magical weapon is fully effective against it. And it managed to shear off some of the stone.
Second attack. Just a 16 this time.
Same as last time.
So I'm going to re-roll on the Piercer feat for an extra 2 damage plus the d4 for Divine Favour. So extra 2 damage, so that's 13 plus 8 is 21, 22. I'm also going to make this expend another superiority die to make this a maneuvering attack.
Mm-hmm.
And so it adds this much damage to it. Another 8 points of damage.
How much was it initially?
So in total it was 19, 21, 22, 13 damage in total. And she's going to call to Hamish to say, Lieutenant, move back! And you can use your reaction to move up to half your speed without provoking opportunity attacks.
Okay. Yeah, he does as he's told.
I'm also gonna action surge.
Yeah.
Attack again. Natural 20.
It's a crit.
Does that double Divine Favour damage or not?
That was all damage, doesn't it?
All damage die. As long as it's a dice you're rolling.
Yeah,
right.
it is, yeah, so it would. So, 8, so 16 plus 22 plus 14 is 36, 38, 43 points of damage, and I'm also going to Divine Smite on it.
Okay.
Using my last spell slot.
Nice.
Crit smite.
Which is 2d8, right, but doubled, so 4d8.
Yep.
For an extra 2 ones, 13 points of damage.
So as you do this flurry of attacks against the huge statue of Glondil, you pretty much just blow it apart. And with the Divine Smite, all the little fragments of stone just deposit themselves into the pit behind you, and it is completely and utterly obliterated.
Nice!
Well done.
Yeah.
While still raging. What's this thing in the middle?
Oh, I'll just say, as this thing dies, everyone do a perception who's in the room. Yum Yum and Terry had been able to see when it died, this light blipped green for a second.
Yum Yum's gonna go whack it with her claws. Yeah.
Do you
Yum
back
Yum.
whack it?
Mhm.
Did
Nothing
everyone
happened.
else see that?
See
Did
what,
anyone else see that?
see what, Mr. TB?
It flashed green.
Whack it again.
Did you see anything? I was looking at my fire blade. Feel like we kind of jumped the gun a bit, Terry. You with your bird and me with my sword.
Yeah, what a waste of an emu, huh?
Yeah.
Sorry, I wanted to make sure it didn't hit either of you.
No, it was very cool. Maybe we should find something for Emu Bro to do.
You
Yeah.
could always transport us round the rest of this place.
That's true.
Can Mackie investigate the portal?
This isn't a portal.
Oh, sorry. What is it?
It's like a circular stone with a plinth, and it's got a central like sphere that you can touch that is just dimly glowing red at the moment.
Okay.
What's Yum Yum doing?
Flooring it.
What?
Flooring the thing in the middle.
Oh, the thing in the middle. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Hamish is sat astride the emu with his flaming sword in his hand, feeling like a true hero.
The emu isn't looking at. It's just looking at Terry. Like,
Yep.
very blank expression. Next to the big blob of grease on the ground.
That's right, I attract all the birds.
Hamish is like a kid on a donkey ride on the beach. He's just happy to be sitting on it.
Yum Yum's gone around smacking all the statues.
How hard? Actual attacks?
Yep.
Okay. She's hitting all of them. And no one's stopping her.
Mackie's curious what's going to happen when she hits the first one.
Okay, so you hit the first one,
Yeah.
which is let me see what it looks like.
Rage would have worn off, right?
Well, I've been trying to keep it up by whacking
Oh,
stuff.
true, yeah.
Oh, they have that. So this one, the one you whack first, is missing one of its limbs, and as you whack it, it starts to animate like the last one. Can you roll initiative, please?
Yeah.
Crap.
Yeah.
Should not have expected you guys to do a puzzle as these characters.
I think you just have to heavily incentivize puzzle doing if you want to get us to puzzle something.
Oh, I'm telling you, I'm giving you clues.
I mean, I'm sat on an emu with the flaming sword in my hand. As far as I'm concerned, I've completed Dungeons and Dragons.
It's true, I can see him right now. He sat on an emu with a flaming sword.
So Yum Yum, as you hit this one,
Yeah.
it's waking up, but you're the first one to notice it's starting to move again.
Oh, she whacks it even faster. Eh, eh.
The first one hits, second one hits, and the last one misses.
Yeah.
It's definitely stronger than your first like little foray at one.
Yeah.
3, 4.
Hold on. Let me just look at my my thingy. That one's pretty good. That one's pretty good. Nah, that's a 3. Nah. Savage attacker once per turn. Once per turn. Okay. Once per turn, I can reroll a damage die, so I'm going to do that for that first one.
Okay.
How do I do that?
Yum Yum, I forgot as well. Roll a d100.
I was thinking,
Yeah,
because it's on 0%, right?
should be on 1%.
Oh, 1%. Okay. I'll send you a little message.
Yeah, we'll do it after this.
Mysterious.
Oh, Brecken's like, stop hitting them! What are you doing, you idiots? And she moves her grease over here, but she puts it on Yum Yum as well.
Oh. Greasy Yum Yum.
Oh, It's yeah, when you cast it, right?
I think I don't know.
Yeah. So yeah, the statue passes. Yum yum. Do a dex save.
You'd get advantage.
Yeah, barbarian. Yeah, you're fine. You're just splashing around in this grease.
Yum. She's got a feet all greasy though. She's like, yum.
Hamish, who is mounted on the emu, and I'll just reposition you so you're at the front. There you go.
Hamish.
How did you do
Like-
that?
I just right-clicked him and put 2 to front.
Oh my god, I wish I knew that.
Hamish does the thing that you do when you're a non-horse rider on some kind of animal, where you just kind of like move your hips forward a bit, and you're like, go emu.
Do an animal handling check if you want to actually move him.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I was gonna say you didn't roll initiative for him.
Oh fuck.
12.
I'll say it doesn't get pissed off, but it doesn't move.
Yeah. So he's like, sorry, Yum Yum, I'll be there in a minute. Emu's being slow. And he turns around in the saddle. And he's just going to fire a... I mean the figurative saddle. He's going to fire a Chaos Bolt. And he's going to give himself advantage on the roll with Tides of Chaos. Chaos Bolt. 20.
Yeah, it crashes into the statue.
Twigging out. Let's see, a 3 and a 5. I will make it. Don't think either of these are going to be great, but he's got a flame blade in his hand, so we'll stick on theme. It'll be fire damage.
Okay, you can see it doesn't really get charred by the fire, but
Shit.
it's not immune. It definitely has some effect.
Okay. And bonus action, I will convert 3 sorcery points into a second level spell slot.
Okay.
Mhm.
Which
No
for
wild
Hamish
magic
probably
this
just
time?
looks like him spacing out for a second and then coming back to reality. Duh. That's his turn.
Okay. Mackie?
Oh god,
Again.
not again. She's gonna run up and boom, 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 boom to here,
Yeah, that's fine.
and she's gonna do first attack. Would her stuff still be up? Has it been a minute?
I'd say it's been half a minute since your last fight.
Okay, cool. So it's
Because it was pretty quick.
19.
Again, the moonblade crashes in on its buttocks.
D4.
Jesus Christ.
Uh, 14, 15, 22 points damage on the first hit.
Is that one piercing or radiant?
Radiant.
Okay. Yep.
Second attack. 30 to hit.
Yep.
Plus. I'll re-roll on the piercer feat. Ah shit, 2 less damage. So 9 plus 7 is 16, plus 3 is 19.
Okay.
That is my
Again.
turn.
Sheared something off the back. He's got a flat butt now. Terry.
That's my name. Don't wear it out. Yes. Terry still has this giant emu, but Terry is going to move up to him to this thing.
Go.
Right in the face. Oh, no. Didn't mean to move the emu. Sorry.
Flame back. Okay.
Bye-bye, emu. And he is going to cast Shillelagh on his moonsicle,
Very
which you did let me do before.
Yeah, I remembered it's wood, but I'm gonna let you do it because Terry's a special boy and he's got a lot of weird stuff that you don't know
Oh,
about yet.
yeah.
What do I need to do, sorry?
You just do a shillelagh attack, right? It's in the magic spells, I think. Yeah, there it is.
Oh.
Wow, so Terry.
So,
I love it.
what does Terry say before he like tries to whack it?
I genuinely can't think of anything clever off the top of my head.
I imagine that's how Terry does his attack. He runs up, he's gonna say something, and he swings and just misses. And
Yeah,
looks-
and he's just like, "Hey, metal stone scumbag!" and,
as it whooshes past its
Yeah.
leg.
and he just falls over before he even gets there. Oh, okay.
The emu can see Terry's
Yes.
engaged. Hamish, can
Emu,
you
emu.
make a dex check because you might not have been expecting it to move.
Yeah, I don't think he was. Dex check. Boop.
Yeah, I'd say you managed to stay on. Emu is going to pecks at it. Ooh!
Oh, emu!
Right, and it does
Jesus
it right
Christ.
on the hat. Jesus Christ!
Woo!
This emu's a bamf.
And then its claws as it rears up. But this time, doesn't quite hit. Same defender attacks what it last attacked it, so it's going hit the crit from the emu. It just turns round. Hamish, you can see it. Like it's just going to strike for the emu now.
Finally, a worthy opponent.
Just clips it on the wing. But it's actually huge, so it is not knocked prone.
Yeah.
And rears back.
Okay.
Yum yum.
Yum yum. She's discovered she can slip and slide around on the grease. So she's gonna sort of slide around this way, and then slide back, and then slide there.
Remember, if she ends her turn in the grease, she has to do it again.
Oh, same for the golem.
Yeah, thank you very much. It wouldn't have moved out either. It's end your turn, yum yum. So,
Okay.
but the stone
Good
giant does fall over after battering the emu.
Nice.
Yum. Okay. Let's do some claws.
You've got advantage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Ooh.
That means I can do my brutal critical thing,
Yeah.
which is an extra dice.
I
Yeah,
think it rolled it for you
It
in the
did.
rage section.
Oh, did it? Ooh.
Yeah.
Clever.
But you still need to maximize that first dice. So, 4 more.
4 more. I'm gonna re-roll that first dice. I think I can do that with my savage attacker. Right?
Yeah, either way, you'd be re-rolling a 2.
Sounds good. I'll re-roll a 2.
Into a 5.
Oh.
Nice.
So, how I'm imagining this? Yum Yum jumps up, bites into his head. There's just a moment where you just see her squeezing down on the head. You're like, oh god. And then the head just like explodes open and the body collapses to the floor.
Yeah. Yum yum. Now she's gonna slide around its body in the grease. Yeah.
Good job, Yum
Uh,
Yum.
And everyone do perception again.
Hamish raises up his flame blade. Just to be cool.
Well,
So,
I'm
Mackie,
sorry, I didn't
Terry.
mean to do it twice.
Oh, Terry, you definitely saw this light. It blinked again. Blink green.
Ooh. I reckon that light's blinking whenever one of the minions dies.
hmm.
Yum yum. Yum.
That
Slide
mean we
around.
should kill them all?
Maybe.
I doubt the Master Glondale required killing all his own golems every time he wanted to use this portal.
Oh, Brecker, do you know any fancy secrets to get us through the thing?
Well, no, I never came in here. And she, looks at the statues. There might be a reason I didn't want to come in here. Who wants to see their dad looking like that?
That's fair.
Why do all these statues have such good abs?
Well, he's a great man. That's what great men have done. And she looks at Hamish maybe you'd have one done one day, Blue Man.
Blue man? Oh, and then he'd look down at his hands and be like, whoa.
I can't even remember why Hamish is even blue in the first place.
Wild magic.
Yeah.
Wild magic bullshit.
Could Mackie touch one of the statues?
Yeah, so the statue next to you, Mackie, is she touching the one that's there?
Yeah.
So this one is blackened all over, and it feels slightly magical. So you touch it.
Interesting. Does anything happen in the center?
No.
Does it look like it's been burned?
Yes, it does look like it's been burnt.
We could try... This looks like it's been burnt. Maybe we could try burning it? Let me look at the other statues first. Can she just examine each statue and see what they look like?
Yeah. So the one to the north, the one you're standing next to now, Mackie, it's got icicles hanging from its nose.
Okay.
The one to the northeast, it just has a single black spot where it looks like it's been burnt on the shoulder. And the remaining one down here, to the southeast, it appears that there's small cracks all over its body, like minuscule.
I've got this if it's any use, Mackie. He hold up the flame blade.
I don't have any other ideas.
Yeah. Yum Yum's trying to bring the emu into the grease.
She pulling it.
Yeah.
Right, do an athletics check.
Oh, not with advantage.
Oh. In that. What is its strength? Yeah, so you pull it into the grease.
Yeah.
And it falls over. And Hamish, you go tumbling off.
Yeah.
That's my glorious steed, Yum Yum.
She starts putting her hands in the grease and rubbing it all over the emu.
The emu does not look amused, but it's not attacking you.
Yeah.
You've got some interesting customs about you, Yum Yum. But I don't want to be rude, so Hamish would start picking up the grease and rubbing it on himself as well.
Yeah.
With the flame blade in his hand, if that has any effect on the grease.
Oh no, I imagine it's more like engine oil.
Oh no, that's like a chip pan fire waiting to happen.
Was this one green before? This one that was here?
Huh? That
Statues.
one. This one looked like it was. It looked like it'd been heavily corroded.
Okay. And this
Um,
colour was this one?
that
What was
one.
happening now? Had
That-
one limb missing or something?
Yeah, it had a limb looked like it was just blown off by a massive force.
Hamish scoots over on his greasy butt, along the ground to this statue, and
Yeah.
pokes it with his flame blade.
Is the flame blade on?
Yeah, it's not like an item; it's a spell. It's on for
So-
10 minutes.
As you touch it with the flame blade, the statue starts to move, and for a moment you're like, "Oh God, not again!" But then it flexes into a swan pose, and
Oh.
this light here bleeps green.
Oh. Yeah.
Did that help, Mackie?
I think so. Do you have anything ice-related that we could use for this one?
Sometimes.
Go ahead, Lieutenant.
Well, you've seen most of the time I just kind of throw my arms out, and sometimes it's fire, sometimes it's ice, sometimes it's like a coffee cloud, sometimes it's lightning. I can try it, but there's no guarantee it will be ice. I can hope for it to be ice.
There were some spells in my study.
Yum Yum comes over and starts blowing on it. Yeah.
We could use those spells, I suppose.
What do I get for them? A
What do you want?
Well, we're going on that date. Well, not date, but you can buy me a pint.
Oh, sure. I know all the best pints to buy and all the best places to go in Waterdeep. Isn't that right, Terry?
Yeah, absolutely. We've painted the town red. Or blue in Hamish's case.
Yeah.
And Terry would start doing finger guns at Hamish and at the emu.
Yeah. Hamish would also do finger guns at the emu and at Terry.
Emu doesn't look amused. Ulbracker trots off, takes a few moments, jumps back over the gap, and she's like carrying this bundle of like scrolls, and she's like, "Who's the I guess you're the best spellcaster here, Hamish."
Well.
And she kind of looks at the emu.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't really make an emu. That's Terry's gig. He likes birds. He's into birds of every kind.
So,
Yum Yum
But
puts a
I
hand
can give
up,
it a
yeah.
go.
Yum Yum just Ulbracker just hands you a scroll, Yum Yum.
Yeah.
And she hands Hamish a Ray of Frost spell.
Oh. Hamish will extinguish the flame blade because it's becoming a nuisance. And he'll look at the scroll,
hmm
and Hamish can read.
So, Hamish, as you open this scroll, you're like, "Oh, I don't know what those fucking words mean," like because it's written in some arcane cipher. But you just
Whoa.
see the sigils on the page,
Yep.
like start to like get all wiggedy and glow slightly blue, and if anyone's looking closely, they can almost see the glyphs jump off the page, and they just seem to like go into you, and the scroll's just like blank after.
Ooh. Yum Yum opens the scroll and puts it in the grease.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, Yum Yum invented grease paper.
So, Hamish,
Um,
you now have the ability, the cantrip, Ray of Frost.
Holy shit! That's awesome.
Nice.
But Hamish is like super apologetic to Ulbracker. He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I think I broke it. It's got nothing left on it now."
That's all right. You can just get me 2 pints.
Okay.
She just sort of dumps it in the grease, which Yum Yum is playing with.
Yum Yum's standing on it like a surfboard in the grease. Yeah.
Hamish would sense the sigils though and be like, "Hang on, I reckon And round the side of Mackie, he'd do finger gun and shoot a ray of frost at the statue up here.
Is it just like one bullet icicle?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it clinks into the statue, and everyone sees this glows green, and then it goes back to red.
Good job, Lieutenant.
Thank you very much.
Did she have more scrolls for these two, perhaps?
She has. She's well. What do you think these last two are?
This looks like some kind of wound, perhaps necrotic damage, and this looks like it could smash apart at any instant. Perhaps thunder or lightning.
Yeah. Smash.
No, Yum Yum, I think it needs magic. No, Yum Yum, let's see what good Lieutenant can come up with. Maybe
I could do
later.
a thunder wave.
That's a good idea, TB.
Yeah.
That way we can
No,
be
Yum
far
Yum.
enough away.
Holds up the sword.
No, Yum Yum.
Yeah.
Bad Yum Yum.
No.
Well,
You wait over there.
Terry would
If
go.
any combat happens, we'll call you, I promise.
Wait, where's Terry going?
No.
He's going up there,
He's going up there.
but he'd be a bit closer. But
And she
he's
was
gonna
referring to this one, by the way.
go here. Oh shit! Okay, maybe he would go this way then.
Yum Yum, you should try and see how fast you can slide in the corridor outside. 'Cause you're racing.
Yum. She like points to you, Hamish. She's like,
Oh, yeah.
follow me thingy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mackie, you should probably stand back a bit, just in case.
Yes, TB.
Yeah.
If I do this,
doing
can
it,
I
Terry?
finally? Yeah, can I
We
finally be a lieutenant?
We should.
We will.
Come on, guys, one at a time.
Sorry.
We can discuss it.
Alright then.
But you're on your way to earning a promotion.
How does Terry do his thunder waves? Is it like a big clap?
I like to think he would like flap his arms like a bird.
I love it.
You should do a bird call at the same time.
Yeah.
You know what I really enjoyed earlier on was the fact that Tom had to clarify in this party of adventurers, supposedly the best adventurers, that we could all read.
I felt like it needed clarification with Hamish.
Yum Yum
That's
can't.
exactly my point.
Nope. Yum can't.
So,
To be honest, it wouldn't surprise me if Terry couldn't either.
Terry, as you're beating your arms, this wave flashes out, and you see slightly more cracks develop on the stone defender. It starts moving again, and then it goes into the I don't know, when you tense both your arms at the same time, so you can see both your biceps by your side.
The Hulk Hogan one.
Yeah, the Hulk Hogan one, and the little light flashes green.
Good job, TB. Or should I say, Lieutenant TB.
Yeah! That's right. I could tell all the ladies I'm a lieutenant now.
I'm
What are Hamish and Yum Yum doing outside then?
sure they'll like that.
Hamish is gonna give Yum Yum his. Oh, I don't know actually. No, he'd be like, we should do right. You go to one end, and I'll go to the other end, and we do grease jousting. Like we skid towards each other and try and hit each other as we go past.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah. She looks very excited by that. She's gonna run to the other end, try not to fall over.
Yep, Hamish slips and slides.
Yeah.
These guys would be very big and hard to dodge,
Oh shit.
because they're
Maybe
sort
it'll
of
have to be
frozen
on
there.
this side.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just do it from here then.
That's it.
Alright.
Both of you do a dex check to see if you can stay up, and then an athletics to see if you can knock the other one over.
Fell over.
Wait, where's So Hamish, you run at each other. Yum Yum makes it halfway, slips over. And it's almost like a cannonball. And Hamish, you trip over Yum Yum, but you manage to knock her around. She starts spinning and she crashes into these stone defenders, and you just like end up on your ass here.
Yeah.
Nice one, Yum Yum.
Yeah. She's like rearing up to do it again.
Yep.
Yeah, one more.
Best of 3.
Yeah. Jump.
Oh, shite. Hamish rolled real bad on both.
Imagine this time Yum Yum managed to stay up. She's got quite a lot of force going. Hamish, you just fall over straight away, and Yum Yum just clatters you into the wall there.
Yum. Yum yum.
I've been Yum Yummed.
Yeah. She like pokes you in the side.
Alright, I think you win overall. Those guys
Yeah.
are weirding me out. When you have to run this way, it's like you're hurtling towards their asses, and it's weirding me out a bit.
Oh, yum. She like pokes her ass as well.
How are we doing in here?
Well, I think this might require some kind of necrotic spell.
Oh, I can do that.
Yeah.
Unless you can do it.
I certainly can, I'm afraid.
Yeah. Yum Yum holds up a flame sword.
I'm gonna say it does look more like a burn.
Burn.
Ooh.
Looks like what happens to people sometimes when I zap them with the lightning.
Have you got lightning, Lieutenant?
Oh yeah, lightning's my favourite.
Okay, go ahead.
Shocking grasp. Uses that.
So yeah, it's almost like a static shock as you touch it, and you're like, ow. And this time it gets down on one knee and does like the sort of, I don't know, praising to the air pose, and the light blips green, and it remains persistent.
Ooh.
Very good job, everyone.
Yeah. Yum Yum's pointing to the light. And then pointing to you, Mackie.
Mackie's gonna reach out and touch it.
Okay. Is anyone else touching it?
Yeah, Yum Yum's gonna grab it with 2 hands.
Hamish is waiting to see what happens to Mackie and Yum Yum.
So I imagine is Terry watching Mackie and Yum Yum touch it?
Yeah, Terry's just like, I'm not getting involved. Fuck that.
Okay.
I got ladies to impress. I need hands.
So, Mackie and Yum Yum, you're teleported in the blink of an eye. Move you over here.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I'll reveal both of you.
Ooh.
So,
Okay.
before you are 2 muscular statues of Glondil with their arms folded, staring angrily down at you. Do your characters look up at them?
Yeah, Yum Yum's gonna look angrily up at it. It's looking angry now at her.
Okay, Yum Yum, make a Constitution
Yum.
saving throw.
Okay.
You feel this like weird like twist in your body. It's like it's like your muscles are all seizing up, but you just find this flash of energy, and you're like, ugh, and then you look back up at the Glondil statue, and you don't feel anything.
She's just crossing her arms, looking angrily at it. Yum! And then looks back at Mackie. Yum, yum!
Yeah, Mackie'll probably do the same.
Yeah, Constitution saving throw.
13.
So Mackie, it feels worse than Yum Yum's one. Your body almost comes to a standstill. You can see the tips of your fingers almost turning to stone, but the light of
Shit.
Saloon like burns through you, and you
Ooh.
manage to free yourself.
Gee,
That's not good.
okay.
We need to be
Yeah.
careful about these.
Yum,
Maybe we should cover them up, Yum Yum.
She like gets the sword out and aims it towards.
No, wait,
Yum.
Yum Yum, wait, that might be trapped.
Mm.
Do you have any blankets, Yum Yum?
Mm. 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 She like points to the little loincloth type thing she's wearing. Yum.
I don't think that's big enough.
Yum.
Let's see
You
if
can
we can.
you can see these giant rugs beneath them.
Mm. Yum Yum, pull the giant rug out.
Oh, yum. Yep. Could try and do that.
Do an athletics check. Yum Yum. So it's a bit heavy going, but you you tear part of the carpet off. It is big enough to throw over its head.
She's gonna climb up, wrap it round and tie it round at the back, around his
Okay.
face. Yum.
Yeah, and with that, it's now Glondil's very muscular body with a hood on.
See if you can do the same over here, Yum Yum.
Oh, yum. Gonna do the same.
Athletics again.
Oh. Oh.
So this time, it feels like this Glondil statue might be a bit heavier.
Yum. She like shakes her head. She just keeps tugging at it and tugging.
Let me help you, Yum Yum.
Yum.
Yeah, Yum Yum, do it with advantage with Mackie helping. So it's a bit hard going. It's taking like 5 minutes, but eventually you see the seams start to like plink away, and you tear off just enough to be able to cover its head.
Yum. Gonna do the same as the other one. Climb up the around the head.
Yeah.
Wait here, Yum Yum. Mackie's gonna try and touch the thing again.
Yep, and she boop 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 boop
Yum.
to a lower level.
I think it's safe, everyone. We can go through. If you just want to touch the crystal.
Alright.
My bracket will be.
Terry, can you get Big Man Emu to touch it as well?
Yeah, alright then. Need to get in do it.
Yum.
Do I need to touch it as well?
Yes, TB. Lieutenant TB.
I've got to make space for the emu. And it would like sort of like between the statues.
I think like it would see the green light and tap it with its beak.
It's just pecking it.
Yeah. And you are all transported to the level Mackie and Yum Yum are in. And you can see a stone staircase winding its way up. Emu looks at the staircase.
Yum Yum is sitting on top of the statue's head. Yum Yum. She's like dangling her feet over. Yum Yum.
These statues had powerful magic on them. We should be careful. If Master Glondil is not going to be reasonable with us, then he might. I don't know how powerful he is. Clearly powerful enough to create these things.
Do you think he's too powerful?
I don't know, but we don't want to underestimate him, and we don't want to turn to bloodshed if we can help it. We want to try and resolve the situation peacefully.
Maybe he just had these things because he wants some privacy.
Yes, but this is not his place to.
Maybe
Be
we were meant
private
to
and-
make an appointment.
Perhaps.
Yum.
I will go up.
Just going upstairs.
Wait, Yum Yum. I'll go first. I'll call you if it's safe.
Yum.
Yeah, Mackie will start
Yum
heading up.
yum.
Okay. As
It's
you
Mackie a little worried. Look.
as you wind your way up the stairs, Mackie, you see a warm light stretching down. And I'll move you to the next layer. So, as you reach the precipice, you can see Master Glondil hard at work. He's surrounded by flying autonomous stone hammers, which are processing the hunks of refined stone around him. However, you can't hear any noise at all, although he appears, only 20 feet away from you? You can see that the rest of his workshop is a complete state. There's soiled clothes and unwashed plates littering the room. Smoke's billowing from the hearth that he has up here, and there is no way for this smoke to exit anywhere that you can see.
Great.
He doesn't even seem to have noticed you come up the stairs.
I can't see anything here.
Oh, you're not up the stairs yet?
Oh, I would be well.
Master Glondale!
After a few moments, Mackie, you hear coming from over here, this little ball that's sitting there. He's like, "Who are you? What are you doing here?"
My name is Mackie Brightwater.
As he says that, he's still working.
Mm.
He hasn't even turned round.
Mackie looks a little bit confused, but she sort of looks to the ball and looks back to him and then is like, my name's Mackie Brightwater, sir. I am, with the Davian Knights Adventurers Guild. I'm here on behalf of Master Tobar.
Oh, what does Tobar want? Is he planning to spy on me?
I don't believe so, sir, but as far as I've been made aware that you're occupying the building without permission.
What do you mean without permission, girl? I built this place with my own two hands. I made this oblong in the sky, and this is my building. I don't care what happens down there. This is mine, and I don't understand why you're up here. And he hasn't even looked round. He's still working.
Sir, I wish to come to a peaceful solution, but we've been hired to make sure you're willing to return the premises to Master Tobar and the rest of the Stonecutters Guild.
Can't they find their way into a bloody building? Do I have to tell them to do everything?
I believe that might be the case, sir.
I told them they could enter on the day, and for some reason, are they not even here? Do they want my tower?
I believe they just want to use it as the new Stonecutters Guild, sir.
Well, that was always the plan. I never had a problem with that. I said, you stay out of my tower and leave me alone. That's all I want. Old Breck will be downstairs. Where is she anyway? Did you come in? Did you see her coming in?
She's with me, sir. Albrecker? Mackie calls down the stairs to her.
Yes?
Could you come up here, please?
She sort of gestures everyone else up. I guess it's safe then.
Yum yum. Woman runs up.
Hope he likes emus.
So,
Yeah, I just kind of imagine Terry trying to push this massive emu up a very narrow staircase.
emu wouldn't fit up the stairs.
Terry would try and make it work.
Then he's going to be staring at the emu's ass for a long time.
Yeah, he'd give it a few goes and then he'd sort of like just climb between the emu's legs and just like scramble up the stairs while the emu's stuck there like...
It would try and peck your foot to trip you up on the way.
Horrible. Horrible emu.
Albreca comes in, she's like, They said that the other people can't get in, Master. He's like, oh, really? Well, can't they use the door?
There was a large iron golem outside that was attacking people, sir.
Well, maybe if they'd used the little stones I gave them, they would have been able to get in.
Well, sir, I believe there's been some kind of misunderstanding and miscommunication.
As you say that, Mackie, you see his whole form, like, sag. He turns round. He looks directly at you. He's like, "What are you all doing here in my room?"
Oh, Yum. Yum Yum's running over to grab this little ball.
Yum
Yeah,
Yum,
so this
wait,
ball is talking.
Yum.
Master, we simply wish for a peaceful resolution and for the rest of the Stonecutters Guild to use the building as originally intended.
I told you, I gave them the stones. I don't understand why they can't get in here.
Sir, did you make Roly? I need to pull out Roly.
Yes, I made.
Roland. Happy Roland.
I made the homunculi you're talking about. Yes, indeed, and it is a fine creation. Roland, I don't.
Well, I think he's amazing, and I want to say thank you. He's a great friend.
Do a persuasion check.
Yes. I still got Tides of Chaos. Fuck, I spent it. Charming Hamish. Rolled a 21.
He narrows his eyes at you. He's like, "You said my creation was good."
Oh, he's the best. He can't quite be my best friend. All these guys are great, and Terry, and he gives Terry a little nudge. It's my boy. But,
You give him a little fist bump.
yeah.
Blow it up.
But, Happy Roland, he's a great guy, and I've never seen such a, like, I don't know the name, when it's like a circle, but it's everywhere. Like a shape you can hold.
The sphere.
Yes, sir, that one. I've never seen one that's quite so smooth. There's no like bit sticking out or going in or anything, and it makes it feel really nice when I'm holding him and giving him a hug. And he rolls really well everywhere.
You think I could sell these? And he picks this one up here.
Yeah, I do. I know that I would want to buy another friend for Roland, and Harry would probably want one, right? Right, Tez?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind one like my boy Hamish here.
I think they're pretty cool, really. Could catch on. I can imagine if you're having a good night at the pub and you want to race your little friends and they have a little roll around, it'd be awesome.
Kind of walks forward even more. Stops there. Like, "You said something about the stones," said Mackie.
Yes, sir, I did Master Glondale tell us Master Tobar tell us anything about the stones? I can't remember.
He said nothing about them.
No, I didn't think so. It's not in my notes. I believe that perhaps either Master Tobar has not received the stones or lost them or some.
Yeah, he lost them. That sounds like Tobar. He looks back at Hamish. He's like, "Even geniuses, well, obviously making your Happy Roland can make mistakes, but a genius always prepares. And if that idiot Master Tobar has lost the Builder's Hall tokens which I made, I may have some spares.
That would
If he can admit that he lost them."
Well, that would be most generous, sir, and I'm sure he'll be willing to agree to that.
He just kind of grumbles. I mean, you see him like go over here and dig through this place over here. It's an absolute state. There's just shit everywhere, half-eaten food. He opens the chest. He's just throwing random things out the chest. You see him walk next to the hearth, and he just like does a big breath in from it. "It's been a hard day. People coming to my tower. This was meant to be This was meant to be a pure place for genius.
Well, it's. I have to say, sir, that your defenses were quite excellent.
Oh, yes? Well, thank you. I hope the stone golem didn't give you much trouble.
Well, we certainly had to put everything we had into it, sir.
Do a persuasion check. You can see in his hand he's got these little tokens and he's sort of like tossing them up and down at the moment.
That's a 29.
Beavis.
Oh, really? Is there any improvements I could make to make it a bit more challenging? I did think about putting a cannon on it, but thought it might be a bit overkill.
Well, sir, as a experienced combatant and member of the Moon Knights and the Davy Knights Adventurers Guild, I would suggest that perhaps you could find some way to make it further resistant to more magical weapons.
Yes, you're right. That's what I'm working on here. That's what it's all about. The stone must be completely impervious, so that if you lot ever try and get up here ever again, you will be crushed under the might of my craft. Here. And he pulls out a little stone, holds these tokens over it. He's like, Albrecht, get the transposition stone out. And she pulls it out, and from the stone that she's holding out in her hand, all these tiny little tokens that look like this start appearing. If Master Tobar is so smart, he'd put that on his little necklace or his jewellery, and he'd be able to get in and out of the Builder's Hall as quick as you want, without any of the machinations here appearing.
Well, sir, thank you very much, and thank you for your time.
It's quite all right.
Sir, I'm afraid we did have to destroy some of your property. As you may have expected, the fact we are here, I would personally like to offer our services as the Davy Knights should you acquire us, at a special 25% discount. To reimburse you.
Thanks, but no thanks. Glondil does his own work. I relied on a boy once. Didn't do anything for me. And returns to his desk, and he's like, if you don't mind, please exit my tower and make sure no one comes up here ever again.
Yes, sir. Come on, everyone, I think we got what we needed.
Oh, yeah.
And you just see Albrecht is just like, bye, Dad. And he's like, ugh.
Sorry you didn't get to smash anything more yum, but we can go eat food now.
Oh, yum. Yum, like, sort of edges over, picks up the little ball.
Mm-hmm.
Puts it in a little pocket. Yeah.
You can take the ball.
Yum.
Say bye, Roland.
Oh, get away.
And he waves Roland at Master Glondil.
Master Glondil has gone straight back to work.
Let's get out of here.
Is
Where are
everyone climbing around the emu down the stairs?
Yes.
Young's gonna like try and push it. Yeah.
Where are you? Are you going back to the entrance?
Yeah, I think we'd probably go back to try and find Master Tobar now, right?
Okay, well, I'll take you to the entrance.
We really need a name for it, Terry.
Donald!
Perfect.
Sorry, I've spread you all out.
Big Don.
That's the name of our firstborn son.
Big Don.
Where did Matthew
Right,
go?
Big D, beat up another 10-year-old.
Big Don Clements.
I don't know.
I've track of it.
I can see like down here, so
Yeah, I have no idea where you've gone.
yeah, me neither. It's
So I'll put
fine.
you in the reception.
Well, I think now we have these stones that hopefully if we present them, this golem won't attack us. Let me test, though. Mackie will make our way down the stairs and see if
this iron golem attacks.
As you walk down the stairs with the stones in your hand, it doesn't move at all.
Cool. I think we're good, everyone.
Yum yum.
Sweet.
Yum yum, as you step here. Golem, can you roll initiative?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Wait, who was holding a stone?
And Mackie, sorry, I didn't make that very clear. Mackie was
Okay.
trying to give one out to each person before.
Okay.
That's my bad.
It's alright. I thought so. Yeah, it wouldn't do anything then.
How big are they?
They're like a D20 size, pretty much exactly like a D20 size.
Hamish looks at it, looks at Yum Yum, looks back at it. And it's like, do you think it still works if it's inside you?
Oh. Yeah.
I wouldn't test that, Lieutenant. Magic is a funny way of messing things with you. Especially with your stomach.
Ain't that the truth?
He puts it in her mouth.
Well, Miss Albrecker,
Yeah.
I think this is where we part ways.
No, she's coming to have a drink.
Oh, of course. Well, please come join us.
Well, are we going now?
If you want.
Well,
I believe Master
What?
Tobar will be at the yawning portal still anyway. He seemed rather caught up in business.
Pretty good there.
I do have work to do. Maybe we could do a different day? Like, tomorrow?
Alright. Do you want to meet there, or shall I come get you?
You can tell me somewhere to go, I don't mind.
Where would Hamish? So Hamish doesn't think it's romantic. He's all oblivious.
Yeah.
Where does he think? He'd probably try and take her to the House of Good Spirits.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually really nearby as well.
Yeah, he'd probably say that. I'll come get you, and we can just go to House of Good Spirits. It's the best place. It's full of good spirits, and it's a great house.
She's like, and like wanders back in. And you can just hear this, like laughing when she thinks everyone's gone.
Hamish turns to Mackie, and he's just like, "She seems nice."
A little eccentric, but there's nothing wrong with that.
Oh, nothing wrong with being a little bit electric every now and then. And he makes a little zap around his hand.
Exactly, Lieutenant. Well, let's get back to the yawning portal and report back to Master Tobar.
Yeah.
I'm sure he'll be eager to get these stones.
Yum Yum's pointing at the statue. Yeah.
No, Yum Yum, we can't fight it.
She like starts tugging its arm.
Yum Yum.
Oh, it's like
Yeah.
Happy Roland's granddad.
So at
Yeah.
the moment, it's just like it's almost like drooping over. So you could pull its arm, but it just doesn't move.
Aww. You see Yum Yum looks kind of sad.
I'm sorry, Yum Yum,
Yeah.
but it's too dangerous.
Yum. Yum Yum.
Maybe that's how they sleep, Yum Yum. He might be taking an afternoon nap.
Yum. Yum.
This
Should I-
guy. Oh, yep, go on, you.
Okay.
He's like, he sees you coming out and the golem not moving. And he's like, bloody hell! What did you do in there?
We, spoke with Master Glondale. We've come to a peaceful resolution.
Huh. You say you're from the Adventuring Guild, yes?
Yes, the Davian Knights.
More impressive than I imagined. Well done. I guess we don't need to work this job anymore, but we'll wait here and collect the pay until Tobar says otherwise.
Sounds fine to me, sir.
Made some friends as well. And he holds up Happy Roland.
Oh, he looks like the sort that'd be friends with you.
He does, doesn't he? He's great.
The guy next to him, this guy's just being a bit of a dick, but this guy, he looks over like curiously. Like he's like,
He rolls around as well. He puts Happy Roland on the ground in front of the curious guy.
Guy just watches him roll back towards you, Hamish, and he's like, Where'd you get that? They sell them. And this guy's like, shut up, get back to work.
Well, I've got my main quest for the rest of the campaign now. Make roly friends a thing.
Rolly.
As soon as you said he rolls back to me, my heart melted. You put him out, and then he like rolls back to me with his little happy face. The best.
I forgot you drew a face on him.
Yeah.
Right, back to the yawning portal.
Young first. Young
Okay,
gonna
go
walk
on
up to
now.
Terry, and she's gonna try and like tug him around to this side of the golem, and like push the golem, and like ask Terry to help in sort of way. Yeah.
Would Terry understand?
Well, I don't know. Does Terry understand?
Don't know.
No. Make of it what you will. Yum Yum is pointing to you, Terry, and she's pointing to the golem, and she's pushing the golem.
Oh right, yeah, he'd get that. He's not that thick, I think. I hope.
Well, it's up to you.
Yeah, Terry'd give it a good go.
Yum. Gotta push it.
Amazing.
We're just pushing the statue.
Yeah, Yum wants to bring it with her. She's trying to push it out the door.
Yeah, so after about 3 minutes, this thing just isn't moving.
Yum! She's getting frustrated. She's like, Yum! Trying to use claws, scratching the floor.
Yeah, scratching it. Isn't even reacting.
Yum!
Yum Yum, I'm not sure this is the souvenir we should be taking home from this.
Yum! Oh.
Yeah, I know you like it, but it's a bit big, isn't it? And where would you even put it?
He like shakes her head vigorously. Yum! Yum! And tries to push it again.
Well, maybe we could draw a picture of it or something. You can hang it up somewhere. I do realise I don't really know where you live, so I don't know how big your house is. But I don't think it'd fit inside.
Oh, Terry,
Oh.
you know, you both live at the big adventuring guild.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't
So-
fit it in the adventuring guild bedrooms. They're proper small.
Yum. She like just points to her arm, and then points to the golem, and then points to her leg, and then points to the golem.
Oh, Terry's confused. You've lost
Yeah.
Terry.
Yum. And she points to her head, then points to the golem. Yum.
Are you playing heads, shoulders, knees, and toes with it?
And then she gets a sword out. She's like, Yum, and holds it up.
Well, because you killed it. You want to take it home.
Yum. She shakes her head.
Oh my god, I'm so confused, Hannah.
So, at this point, the 3 guards are just watching what's going on in there.
Yeah, so's Hamish. He's
Yeah,
just
Mackie
watching.
too.
This guy's like to Hamish and Mackie, what's wrong with your friend?
Which one?
I think she's sad that she's not as big as the big rock man.
Yum.
Well, we can't let you take it. It is the property of the Builders Hall, and I don't see how you're going to get that thing out anyway.
Yum. She like swings a sword down onto a toe and tries to break off a toe so she can bring it with her.
It's
So,
alright, Yum Yum. We'll draw you a picture when we get back, yeah?
Yum.
yeah, and the toe wouldn't come off. This thing is sturdy.
Yum. See,
I'll
she's
see
very
if Mum can
disappointed.
get you a little statue of it, yeah?
Yum. 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 You see, like, the idea. Well, you know when Yum Yum gets an idea, her face like lights up slightly. But you gotta, you know, but she can't say, so she's gonna Yum. Yum. She points to you, Terry, and she
Yeah.
does a little like pecking motion with her head. Yum.
Does she want the giant emu to fight it?
Yum.
I think so.
Well, you want me to get the emu in here?
Yum. Yum. Yum.
I don't think the emu can carry it. It doesn't have opposable thumbs.
Yum, yum. She like folds her thumb in and just like pushes the golem. Yeah.
Hamish would turn to these three and be like, pretty impressive troop. Wouldn't you agree?
He just kind of looks at you and he's like, well...
Don't feel bad though, just because you guys couldn't do it, we are the Davian Knights.
You get results, so you must be doing something right, but I don't want to be doing whatever that is. And you said you're with the Adventuring Guild, the Davian Knights?
Right?
That's correct, yeah.
Right.
Mackie's our captain.
Kind of nods. Like, definitely worth keeping in mind.
Terry is currently trying to lasso the statue and summon and get the giant emu in so it can like pull it behind it.
Yeah. You see, I'm very excited about
Are
this.
you re-summoning the emu? Because it's
Oh.
no way it could fit through those corridors.
Maybe I should summon a troop of slightly smaller birds to carry it. To pull it. Yeah, sure. Why the fuck not?
What's he summoning?
Let me see what my options are again. It's gonna be birds, so let's just put it that way. So if I summon
I imagine that Terry summons using the chicken dance.
amazing. So is it? I'm confused. Wait, what?
Mm-hmm. So you can have one CR2, so that's the emu.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then like multiple of the others, but I can't remember the numbers.
So out of 1/8, how many can I have of that?
8.
Yeah.
Sick. Actually, maybe that's a bad idea. Sorry. That's not good, is it? I'm really tempted by 4 centipedes, but that's really stupid.
Mackie, do you reckon big man with the hammers would be annoyed if we nicked his big golem?
Oh
I think so.
no!
Hamish, you
Have it.
feel a gauntleted hand on your shoulder. He'd be like, I'd be pretty annoyed.
How would the giant vultures fit?
What do you mean? This
They're
is a
already large
courtyard.
size, so.
No, but would they fit through the corridors?
Well, you could re-summon it up here, out in this courtyard, Terry. So there's loads of room.
Oh wait, but we have to get back to wherever we go. Oh yeah, no, I'm being thick. Yeah, no, I'm gonna summon 2 giant vultures
Okay.
and like somehow
Wait.
tie the statue to them.
As you summon the vultures, where are you putting them?
Yeah, that's about right.
Okay.
Probably like close.
I'll have to
the
go
statue.
into combat
Oh fucking hell!
because they don't have little stones on them.
Lieutenant, please remove those vultures immediately.
Yeah, but we gotta get the statue back for Yum Yum.
It's not our statue.
Yeah, but it's not yet. But not when we get it home.
It's not our property. It belongs.
But not yet. But when it's in our possession,
We can't.
then it's our
That would be
property.
stealing.
No, Mum says if you've got enough money, stealing's never really a thing.
That's not true. Your mom's wrong.
My mum's right about everything, Mackie. How dare you?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Betraying the
Right.
good name of Virgin Billy Bonbombier.
So the statue on its first turn. I'll
Would he
let you
change
guys.
his mind if the statue starts moving, Terry?
Does the statue start moving?
Yeah, as
Yeah.
soon as the vultures arrive in the courtyard, it goes from a droop position up, and it's going to get at least its first attack
Yeah.
Oh, fuck it up.
because it's there.
Hamish dives protectively on top of Happy
Um,
Roland. Get down, Roland!
Does the statue move towards either of the vultures, or does it like stay where it is?
It's probably going to.
Okay.
I'm trying to find its statue.
In which case, Terry would be dragged by the rope behind the statue.
Where is this?
You're gonna get hurt! Lieutenant, that's an order! Drop!
Right. So before its turn, as it starts to wake up, these tiny little stones that seemed embedded in his body before just shoot out across the courtyard. So everyone in the courtyard, can you all make dexterity saving throws?
This may be one of my stupider ideas.
Can Hamish automatically fail to cover for Happy Roland?
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Because Terry's flying out the back of him like a flag, it's not going to hit him, I
Ooh.
don't think.
Double six.
I think my temporary HP's gone off this token.
So, anyone who got a 14 or below takes 12 points of piercing damage. If you passed, you take 6 points of piercing damage. I will roll vultures.
I think I've got my temp HP still, do I?
Should do.
Yeah, we should. It's a long rest that it goes. Unless you've been beaten up in between.
Well, I've taken a hit, but I didn't realise I had temp HP.
I guess just add 13 back onto whatever you've got at the moment.
So the vultures have 10 left. No, 12 left, sorry. 10 left. And then it will take its turn.
Oh, I greatly enjoy this.
Are they on the ground?
I think so.
Okay.
They're just like hopping about.
Mouse and Malarkey.
Its first attack, it slams its giant fist into the vulture.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Its second attack, it moves over to the other vulture.
Puff of feathers just.
See why you didn't want to get wait a second.
Yeah.
I do what I want.
And smashes that out of existence. It walks back to the middle, shuts down.
Terry needs a t-shirt that says "Too rich to care."
Terry would just like land on the ground and just like gesture with his both his hands at it and be like, "See, Mackie, this is why we want to take it home."
I see that it's very strong, Mr. Billy Bonbombiere, but
Yeah, but nobody would ever fuck with Terry Billy Bonbombiere ever again.
this is not our property. We can't steal it.
Maybe Happy Roland will grow up to be him one day if we feed him properly.
No, we've got to take him home.
Yeah.
As the
She
captain,
pulls out all the rocks from her pocket, and she's like, "Yum yum." Points to the stones. Points
Yeah,
to
we
the column.
We could have a whole team of them.
Oh.
No, this feels like
Yeah.
a Tinkerbell thing to do. He'd like how much? Okay, how much money does he have? Yeah, okay, cool. So he'd take like a handful of gold out and like just chuck it on the floor and be like, enough?
I don't think that's enough. And
So this
Well, there you go. It's a bit more.
guy shouts over. It's like, if you want to buy it, you should talk to Master Toba. I'm sure he'd give you a price. That man could pay for take money for anything.
Oh, really?
perhaps we can discuss the terms with him at the yawning portal, but for now, Mr. Billy Bonbombiere, as the captain of the Damianites, I order you to leave.
Mum says I can do what I want as long as I pay for it afterwards.
These guys have just started absolutely shitting themselves laughing at Terry's tantrum.
I'm afraid the money won't get you far in the Adventurers Guild, sir.
like the rock version of the Bullingdon Club. It's amazing. Well, that's not my experience. I like to think Terry has like a cool, like part of his general outfit is just like a little cloak thing, and he'd be like, fine, but only because he killed the vultures and I can't carry it, and he'd like flick his cloak and just like storm off.
Oh dear. Come on, Lieutenant.
Yeah.
As you're leaving, this guy's like, good show, Davian Knights, good show.
Yeah, that's what I thought, bitch.
They just start like laughing.
Say bye, Roland. You'd wave Roland at them.
As they're walking, Yum Yum's just showing her each one of the little rolly stones that she got from the place.
They're very nice, Yum Yum.
Yeah. Yeah.
Terry's got his nose in the air and is like,
So, are you going to the yawning portal?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Takes about, what, half an hour to get here?
Jesus, axe beat.
Forgot about that.
Also,
All
I should be
outside, yeah.
blue still, shouldn't I? Or is that
Oh,
gone?
sorry, you have a rollable too.
Oh,
There
sweet.
you go.
Thank you.
So, you're at yawning portal.
Yeah.
You step in, Mackie. You see Durnan at the bar. Gives you a hand. He's like, that was quick.
Well, we do our best at the Davian Knights. Is Master Tobar still here, Durnan?
Nah, he left, but he did leave a reward.
Oh. That's good. Did he...
I assume you got the job done.
Yes, but we have some, we have something to deliver to him. Did he say where he was going?
Oh, he just said to leave it with me. Don't worry. He said he's going to be back tomorrow anyway.
Okay, that seems reasonable. Well, tell him that we acquired these stones, and if he wants to enter the building, then he must make sure he has them on his person. And she'll
Okay.
hand over the stones.
Yeah. He
Yeah,
takes the stones.
Run up to the bar. She's waving her two fingers at Durnan. Yum yum, yeah.
He sort of gestures at Bonnie, and Bonnie's like, I'm coming, Yum Yum, don't you worry.
Yeah.
Usual.
Yeah.
He looked down and looks at the stones, and he's like, so they just carry this and they can get in, and looks at you.
That's how it works, yeah.
All right. Well, I trust you, Mackie, and your whole outfit. So, I did have one more question. Master Tobar actually told me there was a bonus, but he seemed to forget to tell you about it the first time. Did you manage to Well, he didn't want the stone golem destroyed. Is it intact?
It is intact, in fact.
Very good. So, and he like gets out this massive chest of money, just like dumps it down. He's like, that should be, and looks at, that should be 8,000 in gold pieces in gold, and just like heaves it onto the desk, and you can see the bar sort of like shake slightly, and he gets out a slightly smaller chest, and he's like 2,000 gold piece bonus.
Thank you, Durnan.
Don't thank me. Thank Master Tobar. How'd it go down anyway? Do you have to kill anyone?
No, we had to destroy some property, but otherwise it was all a peaceful solution.
That's good to hear. Very good to hear.
As the gold appears on the table, Kieran,
Yeah.
Yum Yum turns to Bonnie and she's like, Yum! Holds up 4 fingers.
She was like, all right, dear, I'll be back in a moment.
Well, we better get this gold back to the Adventurers Guild ASAP.
Yeah, Durnan's like cleaning the bar, and he's like, it's a pretty quiet night down here anyway, but Bonnie will do your drinks to go, Yum Yum.
Yeah.
Can I have one as well, and a half for Happy Roland?
He looks at the ball. He's like, "Is that your friend, Hamish?
He is.
It's good to see you making friends." And he's like, "Bonnie!" And she's like, "What? 2 more." He's like, "Ah."
Yeah. Yum Yum points to Mackie, and then does the little drinking motion.
I'm okay, Yum Yum, thank you.
Yum.
More for
Yum
you.
yum. Yum.
You have an extra one for me.
He like nods. It's one more finger at Dernan.
He's like, "Bonnie!" And she's like, "I know!" And comes back out with his sort of, like, he's like, "I'm trusting you of taking my stoneware to your inn. Make sure it gets back here." And he looks at Hamish. He's like, "I know you're here all the time anyway, so it doesn't really matter, but just make sure it gets back."
On my honour, Dernan. Hope it's not too weird for you, Roland, drinking out of stone.
Happy Roland just sits in the car.
Right, Davy and Knights, let's make our move.
Going back to the adventuring hall?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yum
I'm
just downs all the drinks. Doesn't even need to take away.
I'm just gonna go get a drink and
Okay.
take a pee. But yeah, feel free, everyone.
Oh. Who need the golem?
I need to figure out how to get a plushy Happy Roland.
Easy enough.
It's a bull with a smiley face on it.
Yeah. Let's go to the emoji shop. There you go.
Emoji shop.
Get Anya to make you one.
Crocheted Happy Roland. That's very true. You love it, Kieran.
I didn't think Terry was gonna be such a fucking brat.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. That's Anya channeling all the rich douches she has to serve every day.
I'm glad you saw the power of the stone golem in the end.
Yep. Fucking punch the vultures immediately out of existence. Don't know how to add an extra cantrip. Seems
I
weirdly
don't
difficult.
either.
Fine. I'll
You
just
can
keep it.
add items that give you the
Oh.
cantrip. I think that's the only way.
I should make Happy Roland and basically just give him extra spells you get.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Fucking Terry. I want a giant stone golem!
He was trying to get it for Yum Yum, is the funniest part of it.
Hang on. It's in the fridge.
Is everyone back? Or is Anya doing something?
She's putting her headphones on now.
Okay.
Sorry, I needed some mojito.
It's alright. Is everyone ready to go?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So, by the time you get back to the Adventuring Guild again, the sun's properly gone down. It's about 9 o'clock, so about mid-evening, and I'll move you back over. Fuck, where is it? There. Oh, no, that's not it. There. So, your first mission over.
Success.
Oh, for fuck.
100% success rate.
Nice. Do we have to? I assume we have to like give the the guild some of the winnings, right? Otherwise, how do they function?
Well, yeah. You pay fees every month.
Okay.
But yeah.
My mum pays my fees.
Maggie's gonna make her way inside.
Yum Yum doesn't seem like a taxpayer to me.
So
And she wouldn't remember or think to do it.
inside, you see Crud working at the bar, Sweepy doing his thing. You can see Barry and Morwen seem to be engaged in quite a tense conversation at the moment. You see a well-armoured orc sitting at a table. He seems to have some sort of book in front of him. You don't recognise him. You think he might be one of the people that Vicky was talking about earlier. And you see Andrea at the table talking to Juliet. Juliet.
Oh, Juliet. Sorry, the headphones were funny.
Maggie's gonna approach the bar and just say,
Good evening, Crud.
What, Mackie?
Is Vicky C around?
Oh, Vicky's upstairs. Yeah.
Yum Yum, if you could help me carry the chests up, we can go and see him.
Oh, so you're back already from your quest, are you?
We are indeed.
How'd it go? Kill any fools?
Nothing like that, no, it was fairly peaceful, a misunderstanding.
Oh, that's boring.
Killed some muscly statues though.
How big
Yeah.
were they?
Mackie wouldn't let me take one home.
How big was it?
Well, I summoned some massive vultures to carry it, so I don't think it really matters.
Well, yeah, it does if it's got a flight here.
Yeah, but they don't know about it. They're pretty strong.
Yeah, but not as strong as a stone man, are they?
Yeah, it's just silly.
Yeah, well. Well, Vicky will be happy, so, go on up.
See you in a moment.
Yeah.
Maggie will head upstairs. With Yum
Yum's
Yum.
carrying the big bag of gold.
See where this is. I can't be quite. Hang on. So, I don't know if you've been upstairs yet. Can you put your tokens here? So, yeah, wait for everyone.
Sorry, where?
Here.
Ha. Yeah. It's because I have to go so far out to be able to see it on my tiny screen.
Put Terry there.
Oh, thanks. No!
No.
Need more Terrys.
Double Terry. So as you work your way upstairs, you see the reception desk for Cordell's cases with a myriad of different sofas. This hallway over here has portraits of all the founders, so you can see Naxora Shalzar. There's actually one of Mackie, of Lanksim, and Davy Millstone are all up there, posed in their proudest finery. And this door
What's
here.
Vicky posed in? I'm curious.
Vicky's got his hat on. He's actually wearing a leather suit.
I was kind of imagining nothing but the hat, like a Greek like a Greek god statue.
Vicky.
I was
keeps it
imagining that
for
gold
himself.
robe he had. Didn't he have a gold robe?
He did at one point. I think.
Yeah.
But this is the door.
Yeah, Mackie will make her way through.
So let's do it.
Hello, Vicky
You can
C.
see Vicky Cordell at his desk. Roz seems to be. Hello, Mackie. Yum Yum.
Yum
How's
Yum.
it going? I just had Team B in here. They're...
Ooh. Yum Yum runs in and throws the gold on his desk.
Whoa!
Yeah.
That's quite the haul. Where'd you get this from?
This is from completing the quest for Master Tobar.
You done that already?
We have indeed.
He looks over at Roz. Roz looks pretty impressed. He's like, wow. Well done. I thought you'd take a few days. Dahlia was making plans, getting everyone's opinion, but you just went out and did it. Now that's what I call go-to-itiveness.
Well, we try our best.
Well, you're the best the guild has to offer. All of you. Well, except for Langsam and Zora and Davy, but and me, of course. Anyway, how did it go?
It was quite good. We managed.
Yum starts dancing around behind Mackie, waving her sword around. Yum yum.
We destroyed some property.
Yum.
But otherwise, it was a peaceful resolution.
Then she throws a rock behind it to Vicky. I know.
Vicky's like listening to Mackie. The rock's like, wow, sounds pretty good. How much did you get? What was the cut, as it were?
We managed
You had a bit of moolah.
10,000 in total with a bonus.
Right. Bonus? What was that for?
For making sure we didn't destroy the stone golem.
Wow. He looks over at Roz. He's like, powerful and sneaky. That's how we did things back in the day. Did I ever tell you about that time we broke into the warehouse? Vicky's probably told you like 1 billion times.
We know he's there, so...
No, Mackie wasn't.
Wasn't she?
No, the very beginning.
Oh, I thought you meant the,
Yeah,
the Zentarium, yeah. I think you've told us before, Vicky, yes.
Well, yeah. Old dogs, new tricks, or the other way around, I can't quite remember. So, obviously we'll be taking the guild's cut, which is 10%. Thank you for reminding me, Hannah.
Vicky, Yum Yum and Mr. Billy Bonbonbiere had an idea as well that we could perhaps purchase the stone golem from the Stonecutters Guild. It might prove an excellent defense. It seemed quite powerful.
Wow. That's an interesting proposition. I mean, Langsim's workshop has that defender. Would be quite nice to show off to him. He'd probably like that if he ever visited. Did you get a price for it?
We haven't yet, but I thought I'd discuss it with you first.
Well, how big is it?
It's at least as big as the one at Langsam's workshop, if not bigger.
Both arms above her head.
Thanks. How
Like
big?
50 yum-yums.
50 yum-yums. Wow. That's like yum, 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 yum. And then he loses his train of thought.
Yum yum yum.
How many yums did I just say?
A lot.
Well,
Yum Yum's still waiting for the little ball to come back to her.
It's like a really big version of Happy. He puts Happy down on Vicky's desk.
Vicky's like, who's this little fella?
This is Happy Roland, the newest member of the Barley Brew clan.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Happy. You got a good old daddy there, you do.
Oh.
Or is he your brother? I don't want to make a faux pas.
He's like a brother from another mother. He's my bro.
He turns Happy's face around so it's looking at Mackie. He's like, is it like this, but 50 times bigger?
Pretty much, yes.
Well, that's pretty big. Well, what about... The guild won't take the cut this time. And if you purchase it, well, we can put it in the courtyard.
Okay, that sounds reasonable.
I mean, seeing with all the new recruits coming in, not everyone's going to be here, so we need it to be nice and safe for everyone to... Looks over at Roz. Flourish. And, smiles at her.
Yes, we should inquire about the stones in relation to it.
Stones? Like this guy? And he, points Happy Roland's face at Mackie
The
again.
golem itself seemed to function off of... You could only seem to not trigger it if you were carrying certain stones that we returned to Master Tobar, but perhaps if this enchantment could be deactivated and we could have control over it similarly to how Master Langsam does, then Perhaps it will be a useful commodity.
Vicky looks like he got lost halfway through, and he's like, I don't know what you just said, Mackie, but I'm sure I trust you.
I'll look into it, Vicky, don't worry.
Perfect.
Anyway,
Well, yes, it's quite late. I was thinking of getting home, back to bed. But well done today, everyone. I mean, if you do everything that first, I mean, you even picked that thing off the board about diligence. So not diligence. Sorry.
She's dead.
Yeah, I'm thinking of
Such a tiefling racist here.
What am I thinking of?
Comfort.
Of comfort. And we'll get that sorted in no time, so don't you worry about it. I'm around whenever you want to talk to me about it. Well,
we'll look into it soon, Vicky.
yeah. Did I tell you that Dahlia went off?
No.
They're going to do their quest now. So, a bit faster. I mean, you did it a bit faster than them, but, it's pretty good.
Well, I hope it goes well for them.
She actually proposed a new name for her team, if you want to hear it.
Go ahead.
She's going to call them Dahlia's Darlings. I thought it was pretty good.
I do like it.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Well, yeah. It's always good to be called the Davian Knights, but maybe you guys should come up with your own little name. Give it a little time, like the big stone crushers or something.
Terry's bitches.
Yeah, Marlin actually proposed Marlin's bitches before Terry, so I can see you two are well aligned.
Well, good evening, Vicky. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll be up here. If you I'm always in. The boss is always watching. Oh, wait. I'm always around when you need me. That's the one.
That's better. Good night, Ross.
Which is your better punching hand, Vicky?
Well, which one's not good, Hamish? But he puts his arms out almost like they're not connected to his body, and he's like, righty's pretty good, but lefty. I'm a bit of a southpaw, Hamish, so I like to go with my left.
Cool.
Yeah.
He just smiles and walks off.
Never want a demonstration?
No.
Well, not tonight, I've been tired, but...
Only always.
Well... He flexes a bit and he's like, well, good night, everyone. Sleep well.
Good night, Vicky.
I'm sort of copies Victor and just like flexing her arms as well, but kind of like, confused.
Yeah.
Say bye, Roland. He waits for Roland and Vicky.
Vicky's like, bye, Roland.
Yum yum. Well, everyone, if we want to split this gold, then we can call this mission a success.
Nice.
So
Okay.
10,000 gold split 4 ways is
2,500.
exactly. I'm gonna go put it in my chest.
Right, I'll move you back down.
Four, 9, 6, 5.
Okay. Yum brushes over to the board.
Yeah.
But can't read anything. Just reads the numbers.
Mm-hmm. There's 3 on there.
Are they all the same as before?
Yes.
Yeah.
We're off duty
Not
now,
quite
Yum
same.
Yum.
Yeah.
No, we got a lot from the last one. We don't need to do it yet.
Yeah.
And we've already got another one in ready to go.
Yeah. She kind of points to. Oh no, the candle.
Candle.
Yeah, points to the candle.
Oh, the candle, yeah.
Yeah.
You can go sit down and relax.
Yum.
You have to describe what she's doing, because
I'm trying to think of what she would be doing. She like puts her hands in like a sleeping motion, and then startles herself awake again.
Are you feeling tired?
Yum. She shakes her head.
You're not feeling tired.
Yum. She points to the board
You
and does the same.
you think they're boring? You think they're sleepy?
Yum. Yum. She gives up. Goes and plays with the carpet some more.
Sorry, Yum.
Plays with the carpet like a cat.
I guess she wants to think of the ideas and then have a sleep on it to settle on the best one.
Ah. Well, you're very good at reading her, Big Ham.
She kind of reminds me of myself in some ways.
You have a
Sometimes I feel like I talk to people and they don't really understand what I'm saying.
That's my everyday at work. And this is a painted by Vanessa.
Well, I think you're an excellent communicator, Big Ham. So don't undersell yourself.
Thanks very much, Mackie. I just want to help however I can
Well,
on our way to being the great heroes of Waterdeep.
speaking of
Oh,
which, I was.
Hamish. Hang on. Forgot.
I'm blue. Dabbity dabba dab.
Speaking
People would have asked way more questions if I'd remembered.
Yep.
Speaking of which, Big Ham, I was wondering if, well, since you're such a good communicator, and I feel like on the last mission my leadership skills were struggling a little bit, especially with, Terry, so I was hoping maybe you could speak to him for me and maybe, ask him. He seemed a bit upset with, me telling him what to do.
Alright. But you gotta remember, we all came here and finished the job.
I know, I'm not angry or anything. I want to let him know that I respect him, and I hope that we can work together as a team together.
Alright. I can do that.
Just, if I tell him to do something, it's not because I'm trying to tell him off or anything. I just want us to be the best team we can possibly be, if you get what I mean.
Got it.
Thanks, Big Ham.
Right? And he goes wandering over to Terry.
Mm-hmm.
Sits down next to him.
Mm-hmm.
He does a really exaggerated, like, big stretch of the arms. He's like, "Whoa."
Oh, you
Mackie.
can put your arm around me and come on to me then, mate.
Well, you know, it's pretty hard to resist sometimes with a stunner like you.
Ain't I just?
You know, Mackie was telling me how great it was, that how we all did on the mission and how you did.
Yeah, do you reckon?
Yeah, I reckon so. The rest of us can't summon birds.
Yeah, but, I mean, the bird didn't really do anything, it just pecked some shit.
Gave me an amazing view of the fight and the world around me.
Yeah, okay, mate.
If it wasn't for you, I would never be riding a giant bird with a fire sword in my hand.
Suppose not.
So Mackie just wanted you to know that she really appreciates your skills.
She didn't appreciate it back there, did she?
What do you mean?
She wouldn't let me take that statue home for Yum Yum. I was just trying to be a team player.
I know. Yum Yum's a funny one sometimes. She gets stuff in her head, but you have to remember that she just likes to chase things. And if something else is there, she'll chase after that instead, and she doesn't really mind leaving the other thing behind.
Yeah, suppose not, mate.
Yeah.
Morwen would finish up her conversation with Barry and like turn to Mackie and be like, "Hey Mackie, how's it going?"
It's going pretty good. How's it going, Warren?
Well, I'm trying to get my team together, and Barry seems very... And she kind of sighs. He's very obsessed. He's asking about
Is it the
trolls.
trolls? Yeah.
Yeah. I was saying that there's some in the sewer system, but he seems to want to go there now, and I don't really know how to... We're trying to help people, not just kill trolls and hang out in the sewer.
Yeah. It's more difficult being a leader than I thought it would be.
I know, I haven't even started yet, and Barry seems to have his own ideas.
Yeah, Mr. Billy Bonbonbiere is much the same, and Yum Yum's off in her own world, and you know, it's definitely hard. I like them all, but I worry that I'm not doing a very good job of leading.
Naxora managed to lead all of you, and she did a great job, even though you're all different characters. I guess it's just bringing together the best qualities and trying to offset the not so good ones. At least that's what I'm trying. But I don't really have much of a team at the moment.
I think you're right, but you'll get the team in time. Michelle Zar just made it look so easy.
She did. And she was so nice. And everyone wanted to follow her. That was the difference. I guess you just have to become... Well, it takes a lot to be that sort of person.
You're right. Well, in the meantime, I suppose I better take a page out of Dad's book and, you know, celebrate a well-completed mission. Would you like to join us?
Yeah, that'd be nice. She also looks around at this guy.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, I know your friends are very, sociable.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they could... I know that guy over there's meant to be in my team too. I just want someone to get a gauge on him before, you know, we engage.
Of course, I can go speak to him if you want.
Well, yeah, that'd be good.
Of course. You sit down and I'll get everyone a round of drinks and then I'll go speak to this man.
Thanks, Mackie. I think his name's Armitage.
Okay.
Oh no.
Yeah, Mackie will go to Crud and just say, Crud, a round of drinks for everyone on me.
Right, you're the boss. He's like, get your ass up. And she goes off into the kitchen to get the drinks.
2 for Yum Yum.
Of course. Oh, did I tell you, Yum Yum? Someone came into my pub once.
Yum.
Tried to order table wine. Didn't even have a table, cheeky bugger.
Yum, yum. Yum.
See,
Yum, yum.
what your friends did, they sat down, got a table, gave a drink to the table. Oh, it's a yuppie, though.
Oh, yum,
One thing
yum.
we don't like it, scared dragon. Oh, yeah.
And that man's name was Davy Millstone.
You know Mackie and Yum Yum. I've got a new name for this tavern here. I know it's part of your adventuring guild.
Go on.
The Newwood Dragon. How do you like it? Newwood.
I mean,
You get it? It's like skewered but new.
it's quite creative.
Yeah. Well, it's not the real name, obviously, but that's my... Spread it around. Crud's Newwood Dragon.
Okay. Thanks, Crud.
It's alright. Juliet comes back and puts the drinks down on the table.
Mackie will come round and just say, drinks for everyone for a well completed mission.
Yum, yum. She holds it up and then it's down.
Here's Mackie.
You're
Finish your
welcome.
drink.
Morwen's like, well done, guys. It must have been exciting, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
cheers, guys.
Yum Yum moves around to Morwen, shows her one of the little stone balls. Yum,
She takes it. She's like, what's this? Is it?
yum.
She looks at Happy Roland. Hey, why are you blue, Hamish? What happened?
Dunno, to be honest. Casting some magic and turned blue.
I think it suits
Think-
you.
Thanks.
I considered dyeing my hair blue at one point.
That would be red and blue.
I thought maybe a bit too much of a mismatch.
I'm thinking about making Roland blue as well, and then we'd be blue buddies.
You could be Big B and he could be Little B.
That's true.
And then you'd be Double B like Barley Brew.
That's a lot of bees.
Not as many as Billy Bonbonbiere.
I don't
Aw.
like these.
Terry, if you were blue, you'd be Bluey, Bill, Blue, Billy Bon Blue Hair. Like blue hair.
It all comes full circle.
What?
Don't look at me like that. But Hamish would turn back to Morwen and say, Roland's my newest, loveliest friend. And if you want a friend, then Yum Yum's got lots of little spheres. And he does a little look around like I said an impressive word.
Crud's like, no one's impressed, mate.
Aww.
As he's talking about the spheres, Yum Yum just like opens the bag and lets loose all the balls all over the floor.
Yeah!
This is probably
Great.
Play with the herd, happy Roland.
yeah.
Go on, Mackie.
This is probably a good time to tell them about your business venture, Big Ham.
What's that?
Well, you know, you were saying to Master Glondale about selling those balls. Maybe you could, you know, help him out with that.
Me?
You could be the roly, the I don't know what the word is.
You could be the middleman, Hamish.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Well, you could be the man who raises all the roly balls, and then you could give them off to other people, like fostering or adopting.
Oh man, that sounds tough. Having to say bye to happy Roland or other balls like that would tug on my heartstrings, but maybe
Well,
I
if-
could run it past Dad. I
if-
don't know if he'd like the idea of other business. He says a lot of businesses are very sneaky with what they do, and that the only honest business is ale and brewing.
Well, I'm sure if you were running it won't be sneaky.
Maybe not.
Unless it was a sneaky business. Like, that involved sneaking, I mean.
I'll have a think about it. Do you want one more win?
Sure. And she picks one up off the floor. Do they just follow you around?
What is your favourite emotion?
Devotion.
Right. What does that look like? Show me devotion on your face.
It's like warm, but hard.
Like a little bit of a smile, but like a bit of a frown as well.
Yeah. Like
Alright.
smiling on the inside.
I can do that. He takes one of the spheres and he presses to digitate. And he draws a devoted face on it. The best that Hamish can think to do.
Just a straight line.
Yeah, like a straight line with a couple of little eyes poking out underneath. I'll draw it on this. Be like, straight line, two little eyes, and a little smile underneath like that.
Okay. She's like, oh, I love it, Hamish. Thank you.
You gotta give him a name as well. Be devoted something.
Devoted
Darian.
Darian. Yes.
There we go.
Actually, wasn't that? No, yeah, devoted Darian. She looks at it. She's like, I was talking to Mackie about teamwork, and she like nods. That guy over there. And she points to this guy who's like hunched over in his big armor, and he's like, and you can hear it like coming from the other side of the room. He's going to be in my adventuring team, and I was wondering if you could all a few of you, stake him out. I just wanted to know a little bit about him before I set it off.
Yum.
Have you spoken
Yum.
to him?
Not yet, but I just wanted to get an idea so I don't offend him when we talk.
I'll have a
More
word with
when
him.
to stake him out. She like gets out a bit of wood and like, yeah.
No, not like that, young man.
Yeah.
Just talk to him.
I'll have a word with him in a minute.
Okay, thanks, Mackie.
Why don't we just call him over here?
We could do.
Yum yum. Says
Got-
it really loudly.
He's not a monster, right? He's just a guy.
I just play it cool, guys.
You alright, mate? Hamish calls out across to Armitage Funnel Cake.
Barry's like, yeah, I'm alright.
Alright, Barry. Look, I made a new friend. And he holds up Happy Roland for him.
Barry like starts walking over. He's like, oh, that's nice.
Yeah. There weren't any trolls there, but we smashed some big stone statues that were kind of as big as a troll.
Well, the thing is about trolls, they turn into stone, yeah, don't they? Well, they like.
Maybe they used to be trolls then.
Oh,
We
fucking
smashed a
hell.
lot of them.
How
Odds
many
are,
you kill?
like, kind of looks around, unsure. A lot.
He like sits down. He's like, now you got to tell me all about it. And just like looks at you like expectantly.
Whilst Hamish is engaged with Barry,
Yeah.
Mackie's gonna turn to Terry and just say,
Terry, Mr. Billy Bonbonbiere?
You're muted.
Yeah, that's me.
I was wondering if tomorrow you wanted to go with me to talk to Master Tobar about maybe purchasing that iron golem. I know you had your heart set on it.
Well, just wanted it for Yum Yum. She seemed so happy about it. I just thought it was a good idea, yeah?
It was a good idea. It's a good defense mechanism. Perhaps you and Yum Yum could come with me. What did you say, Yum Yum?
Yeah.
You want to get that big iron golem?
Oh yeah. Nods vigorously.
Well, we can go buy it tomorrow, maybe.
Yum. Yum.
As long as Master Tobar is agreeable.
Oh yum. She does like a fist to fist motion.
Then you can practice fighting it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yum Yum.
Yum yum.
Right, I'm gonna go talk to this man from Morrowind, so,
Did he not reply?
Well, he like Barry was like, yeah, you're talking to me, mate.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
And yeah, Hamish is wrapped up telling Barry all about it, to be fair.
Barry would just be like, I heard trolls get 20 feet tall.
What? That's huge!
It's bigger than you, that is.
That's like 5, 10 Yum Yums. 5.
Right. Well, yeah. The thing is, they're really bad.
Well, I know. You've told me. I'm not going to be taken for a fool by one, I'll tell you that. With everything you told me, if I meet one, I'm just going to be like, oi, bummo. I've heard about you from Barry. Don't you go trying your troll rubbish on me.
He's like, I'll give you a little tip, mate.
Yeah, go on.
Fire. They're weak to fire. That's why I've got old Bessie here, and he like flashes his great sword in his back, and he's like, look but don't touch. And then it's hot.
Does it turn? Does it turn on fire? Yum Yum's got one of those.
Yeah, but old Bessie here, she's an heirloom, yeah.
What's that?
Killed a troll once.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I can make a little fire sword in my hand.
Oh shit.
It's not big like Bessie, though. It's just a little one.
It's like, people who get in here, they're way better than customers. I don't understand what's going on. Like, everyone here seems to be a badass.
Well, you know, it's just me and Terry, ain't it, mate? We attract them. It's like an attractive field of badasses. Terry just gave me a look that doesn't seem approving.
Barry's just like, no wonder you drew me in then.
Well, indeed.
After my wife left. Just had to be a different person, you know.
God.
And then the conversation kind of devolves into that while Mackie approaches this heavily muscled, well-armoured guy who seems to be crouched around a book.
Hello, sir.
He takes his book back and he's like, whoa!
My name's Mackie Brightwater. I'm part of the, one of the the captain of one of the teams. I just thought I'd formally introduce myself to you.
He closes the book. He's like, my name is Armitage Funnelcake, and I'm a wizard.
Well, I'm sure you'll be a valuable member of the Davian Knights Adventuring Guild.
I'm sure that my talents will live up to yours. And he gives you a smile. He's like, is there anyone else who does magic in this hovel?
Big Hamish over there does magic, as does Mr. Billy Bombombiere, Terry.
Or he squints over and he's like, blue one.
Mm-hmm.
Blue one.
The little blue one, not the big blue one. Looking at Andre.
Oh yeah. Oh.
I do a little bit of magic as well.
Oh? What kind of magic do you do?
The divine kind.
You know, and he holds his book up like this.
Not exactly. It's more, you obviously have your books, and I have the gods.
Well, I've got my book, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's holding it away from you, he doesn't want you to see it, but he's trying to show it off at the same time.
Well, that's all I wanted to do. I think you might have been assigned to Miss Morwen Bronzepetal's team.
Oh, who's she?
Oh, that's her over there at the table. She points to Morwen.
Points at Barrett, that one.
No, the other one on the other side. Beyond the little blue one.
The elf.
Yes, the elf.
He takes a drink and he's like,
Kieran, I need you to stop because I think I'm about to have a stroke.
He looks at you in the eyes, Mackie, and you can see that his pupils move side to side slightly, he's losing concentration. He's he's like, may I join you?
Of course.
He gets up and he holds his book up to you and he's like, this is my book.
It's very nice. What does it look like, Kieran?
It is extremely ornate. Armitage himself is wearing rusty chainmail. He's got he's got a necklace on, but it looks very tatty. He's just wearing normal, crappy jeans. This thing looks totally out of place with Armitage. This looks like a very powerful wizard might have it.
Where did you get that one from?
Found it.
Where did you find it?
Around in the sewer.
Oh.
Well, no, actually, I wrote it. Yeah, that's it.
Can I do an insight check
Of course you can.
on both answers?
Hang on, let me just.
I'd like to roll an insight check on this brick I've just found, please.
15.
Let's see.
Holy shit.
I need to
Tears.
count.
It's so great having Arnie's mic pick up Tom's laughter now.
Unreal. It's the fucking pace that he speaks from Kieran doing him. It's so fucking funny. Hello.
I like how you rolled insight for him rather than his deception, because that seems like something Armitage Funnelcake would do.
His deception is worse than that. It'd be a 6.
I got 15, so...
So what was the first one you wanted?
If he was
Oh,
being
so-
truthful about it being picked up in the sewers.
You'd get the idea that is true.
Okay.
Well, it's a very fine book, sir. Shall we?
Yeah. Of course. And he tries to walk demurely towards the desk.
Yeah, Mackie will go up behind Morwen and kind of whisper in her ear, and she'll say,
I tried my best. I'm sorry.
Sits down, and he turns to Barry. And he's like, I heard you're going to be the leader of my team. And Barry's like, no. And he points over, And he like, I heard that you are going to be the leader of our team. And Morwen's like, yes, my name's Morwen Bronzepetal. What's your name? It's like, my name is Armitage Funnel Cake, and I am a wizard. And she kind of looks him up and down, and then looks at the spell book, and she's like, well, it's good to have an arcane sorcerer and, well, wizard in the team. And he's like, yes. He kind of looks around confused when she says arcane. He's like, I'm a wizard. And
I thought he was going to be like, Arcane Armitage is my name.
he looks over at Hamish and he's like, why are you blue?
Sorry, what did you say?
Why are you blue?
Well, that is the question, mate. I was throwing some spells around, as you do.
And he like taps his book. Yeah.
And look down. Don't know how long it had been this way. No one even told me. He'd give Terry like a little nudge in the ribs. But I could see I was blue. It's been like that way ever since, really. Don't really mind.
So the magic made you blue.
Wait, Hamish, when did you turn blue?
Well, finally, it was earlier when we were zapping the statues and all that, who Barry thinks could have been trolls in the past.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You were blue when you were in the emu.
Yeah, with my sword.
Armitage is just like, it's just a magic thing,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Makes sense to you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good to know. That's a bit of a relief, really.
They say that the more powerful you are, you turn different colours.
Oh. What level's blue? 2, 3, 5, 10.
Well, I'm brownish and greenish, so that's higher than blue, yeah?
Well, it makes sense if you know about this and I don't. I'll be
He's
honest,
like-
mate, I don't really understand my magic. It just kind of happened.
He's like, well, you should read more. And he taps his book.
Oh, I could give it a go. Am I allowed? Can I borrow it?
No.
Oh,
Mine.
fair enough.
You can read other books. Or magic.
Right. Well,
Maybe one day, when you are powerful enough.
when I go green or brown.
Yeah.
Makes
Well,
sense to me.
they said black is the most powerful.
Oh,
I went green once when I ate too many sweets.
Did you feel magical?
Not so much.
Is that the sound you made when you went green?
It's the sound I made when I stopped being green.
Well, it is a genuine pleasure and a privilege to speak to someone so magically powerful and inclined and well read.
It is a pleasure to speak to someone blue. And Morwen's like, Mackie, maybe, Armitage, Barry, do you want to talk? Seeing as we're all going to be a team, we can talk about how this is all, going to work. And Armitage is just like, well, of course. And Barry's like, come on then. And they're like, and she's like, thanks, you guys.
Good luck.
And they move over to their own little table. And you just hear as Armitage leaves, he's like,
I'm actually in love with that character. It is a pleasure to speak to someone blue.
So the night is wearing on. It's probably Well, getting close to midnight now.
I think at some point Mackie would have gone to the bar and asked Crud if she would said,
Crud, is Dad in?
Yeah, he's back there. He's just checking the stock for tomorrow.
Yes! Is it time?
Oh no, it's not that time. It's a time.
Mackie's just gonna say,
I'll head on through just to say hello.
There, go on. Yours more than mine.
and Mackie will head through the back to see Barlin.
Yep. Barlin's back there. He's working
no.
away.
Tom only does one accent. It's coming home to roost.
Hi, Dad.
All right, Mac. I can't remember with Barlin. It was less. Ooh.
Yeah, it was less joke. It was less sing-song, but still.
Still the same accent, yeah. But he'd be very happy to see his erstwhile daughter. All right, Mackie.
Yeah, we don't need to roleplay it, just Mackie would be sort of saying hello sort of thing and
Oh.
kind of checking in, touching base.
See what cats are with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it'd definitely be, what's his name?
Yeah, what's his baby cat?
Ongren.
No, his baby cat. It's on his head.
It's like his big baby. Oh shit, where did I put all the cats?
What is the cat's name?
Oh, it's gonna be...
Anya, what's the cat's name? I'm ashamed of all of us for not being able to remember the main cat's name.
Davy's hats, Davy's legs.
God, I can't
Huh?
remember.
Barlin. Oh god.
It's his main, like, little black cat.
I just can't remember the name.
Yeah, see?
It's like Floki or Loki or something.
No, that's not it.
Let me have it. Caravan. Oh, where is it?
I'm
Shops?
going in.
I don't even know where I put it. It's gonna piss me off. But look. I know Top Hat Jones was that cat that he got with a thing on it.
Jones.
Did Barlin have his own folder?
Has it been moved?
Bet it's under Davy.
Barlin.
Buddy!
Birdie.
Birdie,
Yeah,
that's
that's
it.
it.
Yeah.
I wrote it all in his bio. Okay.
Love Birdie.
Yeah. But he'd say that basically everything's fine at home. Not you'd know this already, Mackie, that him and Dramp pretty much switch days.
Mm-hmm.
So Dramp's in one day, Barlin's in the other day. So Dramp was in today, but Barlin's just making sure everything's fine for tomorrow. He's not like here for very long.
Mm-hmm.
So if Mackie had something she wanted to pass through him to Davy, he could tell Davy later on that night.
Nothing in particular, just that she loves him and she'll be home on the weekend.
Oh, but there are no weekends.
Or like, you know, what the equivalent would be sort of thing.
What, like the rest day?
Yeah, like the rest days.
Yeah. So I think I've done it. So this is like midweek. So it'd be like in 3 or 4 days' time.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Is there anything anyone else wants to do before everyone settles down?
I think so.
Don't think so, no.
Okay. So you can all, well, so you'd all settle down for the night. One thing I would ask you to do is pick which rooms your characters are going to go in.
Oh.
Ooh, okay.
Is it on this floor?
Yes.
Terry would do one with a double bed in the hopes that he may attract some of the ladies.
Okay.
Just ends up having sleepovers
So-
with Hamish.
I think
And happy.
and how I've done this is up this wing up here. So the north wing are double beds, and so I imagine Mackie would probably be up there because she's like the leader.
Mhm.
But I think Terry's mum's money would also get him a bed. So we can say that I'll drag you over into the rooms. I think Mackie would have this purple bed.
Sounds good to me.
Terry would have this green bed here.
Yeah, ladies like green.
And then maybe Hamish can have his blue room so he can kind of see Terry from over there.
Oh yeah, they can make little signals through the windows at each other.
And then Yum Yum can have a room next to Hamish.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is this over?
I don't really imagine Yum having a room. I just imagine Yum sleeping by the fire.
I imagine
In the
the room.
Yeah.
I'm sleeping in the garden.
Yeah, so this thing outside is like a courtyard where they do training, but your rooms look out onto it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I imagine Yum Yum sleeping on the roof. You have to go out in the morning and bang some pans around and be like, Yum Yum, breakfast! And you just hear her like, Yum Yum! She jumps down.
Yeah.
My lord,
Could be
may
a
I
bit-
sleep in
but-
the garden?
So that's my favourite. At the same time, she's got this little cave area that is her room, and it's basically dark and dank, and there's loads of food everywhere, and there's lots of rats everywhere, and she's made it basically a hole. Basically a really gross hole. She lives under the bed.
Curled up.
Like
Yeah.
that.
It's like ripped up a load of grass from the courtyard, and like mud, and made a little like crunchy den under the bed.
Oh, crunchy den.
Rusty jugglers.
Right.
Just the new look catching them killers then.
It's just a one killer, actually.
Oh, who's gonna dress up as Nicholas Angel and Danny Butterman for our Edgar Wright party?
Ooh. So, is everyone settling down to sleep?
Mm-hmm.
Think so.
Okay. Right. So as you go down for a long rest, a hard day's work takes you quite quickly. But for one of you, there is a disturbance.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
breakfast
Mum
climbed into
says-
my bed.
They happen to boys sometimes and just wash the sheets.
Christ. Which should I use?
Quick, summon a bird to fly the sheets away.
Flap them dry.
Right. So, Terry.
Woo!
During the night, Terry, you start to hear
Which room is
Little-
Terry in?
this room here.
Okay, just so I get a camera.
During the night, Terry, you start to hear little tick, like little something being thrown at your little window.
Oh. Well, he'd definitely get up and investigate.
Yeah, as you're looking out the window, Terry, a little stone clinks against the window again. Can you do a perception check?
I can.
So, with that, you peer out. You think you can see something almost like buzzing in the middle of the courtyard, like something flapping very vigorously.
Like a hummingbird.
A little bit, yeah.
Hmm. Is the window openable?
Yeah, you could push it up.
Okay. Yeah, he'd definitely open it and see if he could see anything more.
And as you peer out, you can see what looks like a fairy like hovering before you. It's got a little leather jacket on.
Amazing.
It's got bright ginger hair. You can tell it's seen you now, and it's looking at you like trying to gauge you.
Can I help you?
Your name Terry Billy Ben Bombier?
Might be. What's it to you?
Quite a lot to me, actually.
I think you might be my dad. Sorry, it's only me laughing at my joke.
I'll ask you again. You definitely Terry Billy Bonbombier?
Yeah, that's my name.
This ain't anything personal, kid! And can you roll initiative, Terry?
What happened to you? Got beaten up by a fairy?
Only Terry would get mugged by a fairy.
Fuck's sake.
I love the idea of Hamish waking up the next morning and being like, I think I had the weirdest dream that I saw out my window. Terry fighting a fairy.
So, Terry, it says that to you, and it takes like a combat stance, like it's might just about to cast a spell. What do you want to do?
Then he will immediately cast infestation around
Okay.
it.
Can you post it?
I can. There we go. It's a con save 15.
So it fails.
Ha! Nice.
7 poison damage. So it's like. No, it was the pixies. So he's gonna. Right. Yeah, your dad's a real piece of work. And it's gonna lightning bolt you.
Holy moly!
So it just does a line straight through. Can you make a dexterity saving throw?
I can.
Can I say that Yum Yum goes, looks out the window, sees
Well-
loads of noise.
Well,
It's like,
from the
"Yum Yum!"
lightning bolt, everyone
Yeah.
else can roll initiative.
Okay.
So you save, so you take half of this. So you take 10 lightning damage, and this huge crack goes out across the courtyard, and all the player characters can roll initiative.
Poor Quentin Bell. You're just trying to kill him.
I'll wait for Armitage Funnelcake to roll initiative.
Yes.
So, Hamish, you're woken up by this huge crack that seems to be coming out from the courtyard.
And probably by the sound of Terry shouting, "What the fuck?"
I cast the red spell. Yeah, Hamish would jump to it. There's a window here, right?
Yeah.
Can you open it?
Yep. He sets it, but you can bonus action open the window.
Bonus action, open the window.
Have we had a short or long rest or anything?
No.
He's gonna plop himself out of the window. He'd be like, "Hold on, Terry!"
Yeah, and Hamish, you can see like this small flying little creature in the courtyard, which seems to be near Terry's window.
35. This Hamish is fast. That was my bonus action. I think we'll just go for a Chaos Bolt. Chaos Bolt! And refresh Tides of Chaos. 85.
So as you cast that, Hamish, two other Hamishes appear around you.
Oh,
You have mirror image.
blue Hamishes too. Chaos Bolt. I crit.
Fuck.
Nobody attacks my best bud and gets away with it. That would be maximized though, so that would be 16, so plus 12. So 16, 25, 28. 34 damage.
So you just blast this pixie out of the sky, and it's like, it sort of collapses to the floor. And as it's collapsing to the floor, Terry, you can hear it say to you, like, "Titanium will end," and dies.
I did not understand a word of that.
Yeah.
That was so
Lights are out.
high pitched. It couldn't pick it up.
It said, "Titania will end you, you bastard."
Amazing.
Yum Yum comes to the window, shakes her fist, yum yum, and throws a little chicken bone at you guys and goes back to bed.
That's right.
I
Yum Yum.
imagine that you'd be like, "What's that, Yum Yum?" She'd be like, "Yum Yum," which means bed chicken.
Yeah.
Mackie would be banging on the
Trophy
door, I
chicken.
imagine, but she can't get out of the room, so.
Which door?
Terry's door.
Terry,
She'd
what are you doing?
Terry'd open it and be like, What's up?"
What was all that noise about?
"Oh, I don't know."
I do an insight check.
Yeah, of course.
11.
Roll deception, Terry, even if you're trying to deceive.
Well, no. What? Sorry, I don't know. I was doing it in the Terry voice then. Sorry. Terry doesn't know.
Yeah, so you can tell Mackie that Terry doesn't really know what happened.
All I know was that I kept on hearing this noise, and it was a fairy throwing little stones at my window. I don't know why this accent's happened to Terry. I don't know what's going on. And then she said, "This is nothing personal," and then just went into combat mode, so I cast infestation on her, and she said, "Your dad's a real piece of work," and then she blasted me.
That's not good.
No, and then she said, "Titania will end you, you bastard," and then she died.
Can I see if I know who Titania is? Oh, Titania.
Queen of the
Damn.
Fairies, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, roll religion, but yes, you are right.
Sorry, I'm going purely by Shakespeare.
I knew that,
Yeah.
but Mackie does not know that.
Oh, I see. Sorry. Yeah, no, Terry's an idiot. He probably wouldn't know that.
Yeah, Mackie don't know.
Terry, you might have heard the name, but it doesn't mean much to you.
No, okay.
Well, maybe we could ask, someone who Titania is?
Oh my god, what the fuck was that?
We should ask Yum Yum. Yum Yum knows a lot about these things.
I'm pretty sure the answer might be Yum Yum.
Yeah, but just for the lols, Mackie.
I mean, it might be funny. Are you alright, though? Is everything okay?
Well, that really fucking hurt, but I'm alright. I just wish I knew what was going on.
Mackie will go up and she'll use all 15 of her lay on hands pool
Yeah.
to heal you for 15 HP.
Your shoulder where you got blasted, Terry, the singe properly heals itself over.
Ooh, ooh.
What does Terry wear for pajamas?
I imagine it's got teddy bears on it.
It's definitely got one of those sleepy caps.
Yes. Look, no, he's basically just dressed as Wee Willy Winky.
Yeah, that's what I was imagining.
I think Hamish is just in his pants, but he has all his hair up in a man bun for when he's sleeping.
Metrosexual.
Yeah.
In my my magical samurai Moomin hairdo.
Yeah.
That I wear for bed.
And he'd be holding up the crispy remnants of the fairy. Just be like, "I blasted it really well, Mackie, sorry."
No, that's probably a good thing, but we should, perhaps we should post a watch for the evening, just to see if any more come.
No, I'm tired. We should all go sleep.
Hamish, do you mind? I'll take in a couple of hours if you want to do. Just for the next few.
Sure. And in
Yeah.
those couple of hours, Terry can tell me why his bed is twice the size of my bed.
It's so I can have sleepovers, Hamish. Duh.
Oh,
Well, come and get in the bed then, because it's a
yeah.
boy sleepover.
Amazing. Wait, I need Happy. He goes back and he gets Happy rolling.
Well, I'll see you in a little bit. I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
rest.
It's cool. I've got my best friend here. So,
Yeah.
I'm all good. I'll let you know if I hear any more fairy shit.
Okay. Sleep well, you two. Mackie,
You
have a
too,
turn around.
Mackie.
Night, night.
Okay.
Good night, Happy.
Don't be rude, Happy. He's just sleepy, Terry.
Psst, Hamish, do you want to know a secret?
What?
And he'd start telling you about, like, when I was 11, I had a really big crush on a girl and shit. It was all random shit.
So I imagine Hamish and Terry are basically not doing watches.
They're just under the covers, sharing stories.
Just giggling.
Just two late 30s guys under the covers, swapping stories.
Two bros chilling in a hot tub, 5 feet apart because they're not gay. I'm sorry, I suddenly remembered my 2 toads still in the hot tub. Like, that was one of the best jokes I've ever made, and nobody understood it, which just made it all the sweeter.
Those were your final words on your deathbed. Nobody understood.
Right.
I love
So-
you, kids. You toads.
Are we doing the rest of a long rest, or is Mackie coming in hard?
Mackie is going to stay up and do the entire watch because
And just hear Hamish and Terry giggling through the wall.
You will get a point of exhaustion.
She'd knock on the door and just hear this like shh.
I can't
You
afford.
could go ask someone else.
Yeah, she probably will. Is there anyone who would be about for that? I don't.
Morwyn has this room here.
Yeah, she might. She'll ask Morwen to take turns with her if she's okay with that.
Oh.
Yeah, after the fair saying a pixie or a fairy appeared, she'd be more than happy to stay up and keep watch over the courtyard with you.
Cool.
But she'd probably suggest you do it on these so you're sitting like this. Can you see where?
Yeah, and just keep an eye out for anything.
Yeah. Do one with advantage because you can sleep and Morwen can sleep to see if there's any more disturbances throughout the night.
19.
So throughout the night, Mackie, you hear a lot of girlish giggling coming from this room over here,
Mm-hmm.
but it seems to cut out by like 3 o'clock as they tire themselves out, and you don't see Hamish return to his bed. So you just assume that they've fallen asleep together. And Morwen would be like, "What's up with your team, Mackie? Sometimes they." How are they so powerful?
I don't know, to be honest. They're a unique bunch, but they're good though. They just need. I think they need a bit of direction.
It seems like they have so much natural talent, and I don't know. It's almost like we had to train so hard for that, and they just have it, and it swirls about them wildly. But I'm sure you can tame their talents, Mackie.
I'll do my best, but to be honest, Mormon, so far I feel. I know we did that mission well, but I almost feel like I don't really understand them.
Maybe you just need to take a leaf from their book, as it were.
How do you mean?
Well, they seem very jovial and unconcentrated, and I know that allies there's been a lot of discipline, but maybe sometimes with certain characters you just need to let yourself relax and go with it sometimes. I don't know. Not all the time, but she kind of shrugs.
You've given me an idea.
Well,
Thanks,
I'm
Mormon.
glad. I'm glad, Becky. Then she looks at you and she's like, well, at least you don't have Armitage, that's something.
He does seem quite unique, but he seems friendly enough.
He does. I just wonder where he got that spellbook from.
Yeah. I do wonder if maybe he stole it or found it on someone's body, which worries me.
Well, if he's here, he's trying to do some good, I suppose.
Yeah, I'm not concerned about him so much, but why? I think he found it in the sewers. I'm not sure why there would be a spellbook down there.
Maybe someone failed their exams and flushed it in the toilet.
That's a possibility. Well,
Yeah.
I guess maybe if you probe him enough and he gets to trust you, maybe you'll find out.
I'm sure I will. I only need... Well, seems between him, me, and, Barry. Well, I've only got to wait for someone else to come, and maybe I'll be able to actually set up on that task. Naxora told me. Well, that vision I had while I was cloistered all those years ago.
Remind me again, what was the vision?
It was about Ingvar and, well, you know how the harbour arm collapsed, and it was all related to him. I don't think whatever that is dead in the city.
It wouldn't surprise me if something of that was lingering still.
He was only around for a short time, but he left a dark mark.
Agreed.
Yeah.
And
for it... Oh, yeah, go on.
Those days seem so long ago now, but I don't know. Also so close in a way. Like we're feeling the effects of everything that happened.
Well, have you seen Lanksim recently?
I've just been so busy. I should stop by, really. I was going to ask him to do something for me, in fact.
Well, I'm sure he'd always be open to it. You always seem so... Well, close but distant. I guess like me and Naxora, really.
I think that's probably a good comparison. I'll pop by tomorrow and I'll see if he can see how he's doing.
Yeah. I should really stop by the Golden Petal Inn. Naxora isn't there at the moment, but Crump is. And, well, the lodger is as well. But...
The lodger?
Oh, he's some tabaxi boy.
Oh.
He does some work in the kitchen here sometimes.
Well, maybe we'll get to meet him.
He seems quite... Well, he's always in his books. I think he's been studying a lot of Elder. Very driven, from what I can tell.
Maybe you could make him part of your team.
Maybe. Maybe if we... Well, if I go up there. Maybe when Naxora's back.
That sounds like a good idea. I better get
Oh,
to
yeah,
sleep anyway.
Yeah, I'll watch out the rest of it, don't worry.
Okay. Good night, Morwen.
Good night, Mackie. Sleep well.
And you.
I'm sure you'll hear if there's any more fairies.
I'll keep an ear out.
Okay. So,
And she heads back to bed.
the rest of the night passes without incident. There are no more fairy attacks. So, you awaken on a brand new day, the 18th of Kaifon. So much
Nice.
promise ahead.
Alright.
What do you all want to do with this day?
Early morning, I want to go visit Lanksim, and then afterwards I want to come back and fetch Terry and Yum Yum and Hamish if he wants to come and go purchase the Iron Golem from Master Tobar.
Mm-hmm.
And also maybe ask if oh, sorry. Ask around if someone knows where Master Tobar is.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What about everyone else? Just so I have an idea of what you might be doing.
Yum Yum probably stays in for a bit.
Okay. Hamish and Terry?
Hamish definitely wants to check in with his ma and pa.
Okay.
And then obviously later on he's got to go have his little date not date with Ulbreca.
So he's going to go to the House of Good Spirits and then go back to the House of Good Spirits.
Yes. You are describing the normal day for Hamish Barleybrew.
Okay.
He's like a little comet that orbits around that place.
So we're doing a little bit of splitting up,
Mm-hmm.
like in the old Waterdeep.
I think so. Hamish would definitely want to be like on board with what's going on though, if we're like starting a new quest or what have you. So we'd be
Okay.
asking about that in the morning, I think.
I think Mackie would encourage everyone to take the day off, though. Like,
Then yeah, that's what he'd do.
but I think she would do some training in the morning, though, if people wanted to join.
And
Mm-hmm.
I think he probably would join because he wants to be a hero. But he also kind of wants to go shopping for clothes for Happy Roland.
Okay. For a moment, I was like, that's fine. And I was like,
Wait a minute, that's not fine at all.
no, that's fine. That's completely
Yeah,
fine.
he wants to get like little harnesses or like a little
Beanie.
hat for Happy Roland. Yeah, a little
Little,
beanie, keep him warm. Little scarf. Yeah.
Natalie, you got a lot of photoshopping just
Yeah, you do.
Can I roll on the training table?
Well, let's hear what Terry wants to do.
Oh yeah.
Terry would want. I mean, is he close enough to where his mum is to go there?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he would want to go and be like, "Mum, what's Dad up to?"
Okay. I'll keep that in mind because I want to make Terry's mum's house because I think it's funny.
Okie doke.
Um,
What, Virgine's house?
Huh?
Virgine's house.
Oh, I thought her name was Astaire.
It is. It's just for some reason Tom and I decided yesterday that she should be called Virgine.
Is that his weird name for his mum, Hamish?
Yeah.
No, yeah, why not? No, I can't. No.
Yum Yum?
I think with sparring, I think she would do sometimes. Get up and do it with her,
Yeah.
with the gang, but she's been awoken in the middle of the night this time, so she ain't. She's gonna
Okay.
stay in bed.
So who's doing the training this
By
morning?
in bed, she means under the bed.
Mackie is
Exactly.
doing training.
In the best bed.
Hamish would.
Terry? Training?
Oh, yeah, can do.
It will be out in the courtyard.
Just want to say Mackie does get up at 6 a.m. to do training, maybe earlier.
Wouldn't she get her team members up to do it?
She would knock on the door, but it depends if those two want to get up or not.
I just imagine us spending most of the morning looking for Happy Roland, who has rolled under the bed in the night, and Hamish being like, "Happy!"
Where is he? My boy!
If you knocked on Yum Yum's door, Mackie, you'd just get a big loud thump. She's chucked a rock at it.
Yeah, that's fine. I reckon she's used to it.
Hamish would be a mess, but I imagine that his... Oh, holy shit. I imagine his dad waking him up for work very early a lot, so I think he's kind of used to it.
Yep. So you can also roll. Anyone doing training can roll.
I got a natural 20.
Yep. Ooh, that was close.
gonna get
almost.
a proper. Yep, exactly what I thought I was gonna get.
So, Terry, you're beaten and bruised. It's particularly rough on you today. Probably got attacked by a fairy last night. You got a point of
Well,
exhaustion.
humiliating.
Mackie, you got. Oh, you can choose. You gain a permanent proficiency in a weapon or armor of my choice. But she's probably proficient in almost everything. She?
Martial weapons and simple weapons, yeah. And heavy, light, and medium, and shields.
So that's pretty much everything. And then you can roll
You have a look.
d6. See which one of those you get. Do you want me to roll it?
I'll roll it. D6. 4.
So you got Eagle Splendor. You say you have advantage on Charisma. I think it should be saves.
No, it's checked.
No, yeah, okay then. Check.
If it's the
yeah.
same as enhanced ability.
Yeah, so anything that's Charisma based, you'd get advantage on.
Cool.
Pretty strong.
And then, Hamish,
Can
you're
I-
a bit tired.
I have a
Yep.
suggestion for a proficiency, Kieran, that wouldn't be one of
Right.
my current proficiencies. Because Davey was proficient with pistols, can I be proficient with pistols as well?
I can imagine Davey would be showing off his gun.
Yeah?
Do you think that would happen, Anya?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. He'd be like, you gotta hold it like this. Yeah.
No, Mackie, you gotta hold it like this on its side and be like, freeze, bitch!
Yeah,
Where am I
so you
running?
can add pistols.
Yeah, thanks.
And then you got Eagle Splendor. And then Hamish, you just got average training session. There's no real benefit. It's probably because you're up all night whispering a little bits to Terry.
Yep.
Whispering sweet nothings to Terry.
Yeah.
And then she let me touch her boob.
What did it feel? What did it feel like? Sorry, I forgot which character it was then for a second. Davy Millstone definitely knows what a boob feels like.
Alright, I think we should start with Hamish's day. Because I've made the House of Good Spirits. I do have Langston's as well. And then next week, we can think of something Yum Yum can do so everyone can get equal time, if you know what I mean. If you have anything Yum Yum would want to do next week, Hannah.
I mean, she'd probably just, if Mackie were to ask, she'd probably just go with her.
Becky
Yeah.
ask?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it works then.
I want Yum Yum to chase one of the homunculus spheres throughout the city, so like rolls through everything, and Yum Yum's just chasing him behind
Oh
it.
my god, like
Cause mayhem.
Katamari, it starts picking up things and getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
So, Hamish. What time does Hamish head out to the House of Good Spirits? After training?
Yeah. Training, then breakfast, and yeah.
Okay. I'll move you over. And
He'd probably spend a little bit of time if there's any wash facilities trying to scrub the blue off his skin, and
there are.
swiftly realise there's no way to scrub it off.
What, like he's been chewing a pen?
He doesn't know. He just knows he's blue.
there are very
He
nice
doesn't want-
bathing facilities, but it would not come off.
He's worried if his mum's or dad's going to tell him off for being blue.
So I need, as we're going to the House of Good Spirits, there's a little bit of prelude that I want to do for the House of Spirits,
Oh.
and I will need Tom and Natalie for it.
Oh shit.
And I'll move you over, and after a bit, we'll move to Hamish coming in. But I'll move you over.
Interesting.
If you'd like to move your cameras inside.
Oh god. Oh no.
Oh, baby!
So I'll just give Tom a rundown of people that he doesn't know. Tom, this is Hamish's dad.
Yep.
This is
Ulfer.
Hamish's mum.
Merly.
This is Hamish's best friend. Or secondary best friend.
Yeah.
Dickard. Garfallen, who is an old man who just pretty much hangs out.
I remember him.
Yeah, you
The
do.
Arcanauts.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's the cartman.
He fucking made it.
And these are the dwarf brewers who are not on great terms with you.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. But I assume you can also see who else is in this
Yes, I
lovely
can.
establishment. It is Topher Millstone, who is Davy's son. Davy Junior Millstone, who is Davy's daughter.
Mm-hmm.
And Delilah Dinklebottom, who is their friend. And they're from the place Davy is from, which is, what was it, Wild Ball? No, not
Tribal.
Wild Ball. It's
Tribal.
Tribal.
So right, even I can't remember where Davy's from, and he's my
Yeah.
character.
So, and you get to see a little bit of a taste of what Davy's horrific children are like. So DJ would have her, she'd have a cup on the table. She'd look at Topher and Delilah and be like, "It's pretty alright here, isn't it?"
Not bad.
Jesus, it really has all come home to roost. It's
What do you
just
think?
the same accent for me.
What do you think, Topher? Is it any good?
Well, first of all, before I launch into Topher, I'd like to think that in the interim between, because of the events of
Yeah.
the amazing one shot, he's
Yeah.
gotten I'm trying to think of the best way to have it. I think he'd have started getting across his fingers the word dragon, but obviously you've only got the 4 fingers, so just be drag. And then on the other hand, it would be, I think you just have fuck written on the other hand, because he fucked the dragon in his mind, punched it down. So he's just got drag fuck written across his fingers, and he's very proud of it.
And just for like, they got to the House of Spirits, which they picked purely because of a name.
Mhm.
They've only been there one night.
Mhm.
This is like their first full day in the city.
How was the evening before?
It was mostly travelling and just getting pissed on the cart.
Nice.
This
Yeah,
is
so
like they've saved up the barest possible amount of money to come to Waterdeep,
yep.
and they're like, we can make it when we're there.
Yeah, then in that case, Toph would be like, "Yeah, this is the life, DJ."
I know. I thought it'd be a bit. Dahlia, don't you think it'd be a bit different? Like, it might be a bit nicer. I thought it's a big city. It was meant to be a bit better than this.
Well, you know, right? It's not as good as old Tribor.
No, it ain't as good as the troll, is it, Topher?
You two are mad. You two are mad. Look at this. We're gonna make it big here.
Yeah, but where's the troll? Like the big troll behind the bar. Ain't no troll here, is there?
He's got a little dwarf. You bet you want a piece of him, don't you, Dahlia?
Yeah.
Alright. Don't have to be... He just looks at Topher like, ugh.
He'd roll his eyes as well. And then he'd be like, "It's not so bad. I mean, you saw how big it was when we were coming in."
Yeah, it's pretty big, I suppose. You know, but why didn't you bring Fisherman Dave? Or what was it, Fisherman?
I don't remember.
You know I tried, but he said he couldn't leave his house because they were watching.
Well, You should have brought him anyway. You went up to Mirabal with him. You could have paid him back, bring him in here.
I tried, didn't I? It's not my fault he doesn't want to move about.
You got so high and mighty once you got named Dragon Puncher, Topher. You gotta remember, you're still my brother.
Well, that makes you the brother of the great Topher Dragon Puncher. And he winks at the lady dwarf on the table next over as he says that loudly across the room.
Yeah, she gives you like a little check out, but it seems pretty positive. Seems pretty
Nice.
positive. DJ looks over. It's like, well, I've got a game for you both. She looks at both of you.
Right.
What do you think their deal is? Those two.
What two?
Those two hobbits over there.
What two
Sorry, I'm not meant to
hobbits?
say hobbits. I mean Arflings. You know.
That's racist.
Well, it's different in a city.
Well, you know, that's why you gotta be more progressive, ain't you?
Right, Harflings. What do you think their deal is? Look.
I know, probably doing hobbit shit.
Hey, what?
I mean halfling shit.
They
Well,
look
like,
pretty
would you-
old.
Yeah, they do look pretty old. They're probably sitting here every day getting pissed. I mean, that's their life, to be honest, but that's probably what we'll be doing in 50 years' time. I mean, like 100 years' time.
It's what we're doing now.
And there's nothing wrong with that, Dahlia. Just stop going on about it.
Right?
Do you reckon if they've been doing that for like all their life here in Waterdeep, they'd know the best places to go?
Well, they probably would. If they had a younger one with them. They're probably a bit outdated, Votofer. So we don't remember. I mean, you know, you can talk to him. What do you think that little guy's deal is? Sitting there every day.
Dunno, he kind of weirds me out actually.
What's wrong with his big old backpack? What's he got in there?
Yeah,
Got a
what's
kid
he
in
ready
there or
for?
something? Yeah.
Could be.
Those lot look alright though.
Yeah, they do.
Wouldn't mind having a piece of that. And she like just was this guy.
He'd be so lucky
Oh, I know.
scoring
Yeah.
a celebrity from Tribor.
Yeah, everyone, we're from Tribor. And as it reverberates around the room, no one. Alright, well,
I don't think they're this then, DJ.
well, we're not here to have fun. We're here to find Dad.
Right, but, you know, we ain't...
Might as well get a few in.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe we should ask about. Everyone's got to know him. He's a big shot. Davy Millstone. It's like the king of Waterdeep or something.
That's what I heard. I heard he was called the Jester Prince of Waterdeep. Or I might have just made that up. I can't remember.
That's fancy though.
I know. And that makes us like the Jester Princess and Prince, and that's pretty good. And Dahlia, don't know what that makes you, the friend of him, I guess?
My name's fucking Delilah, you fucking bitch!
Oh, whatever, D!
Such a slag!
Why don't you... And she, like, looks around the bar. She sees Rick. Like, what do you think of him, D?
Yeah, he's right.
Who's that? Will you talk to him?
I don't want to talk to him. You go talk to
I
him if
know.
you want to talk to him.
Why...
That
They just...
he looks a bit out your league, to be honest, DJ.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that guy looks more like your type.
Oh, fuck off.
He could put you in his backpack.
Yeah,
He points at... Oh, well, he looks more like your type, D.
you could both climb in his backpack and, you know, have a way with the kids.
You never know, it might be fun. Maybe we could all have a bit of whoever that
Well,
guy
go on
down
then.
there.
Go and talk to him.
Oh, I need another drink first.
Well, go get one then. Go get us around.
I will. If I had any money.
Maybe ask
I
your
think at this
rich,
point-
your king dad. Go get you some money.
Oh, he'll buy us a drink when he gets here.
If he ever fucking gets here.
I think at this point, Hamish would walk in.
Oh,
He would see
baby.
the Vengeance Knight, which he knows guards this place and make sure there's no, like, funny business going on.
Where's the front door? Oh, down here. Cool.
Yeah.
So the Vengeance Knight would see good old Hamish, but now he's blue, walking up to the door.
He's like, alright, Hamish.
Alright, Vengeance Knight.
See, you're blue now.
Alright, Gareth.
You know everyone calls me G, Hamish.
Alright, G. I am blue, it's a new thing I'm trying out.
Well, it suits you.
Cheers very much.
Go on. Go
Busy
in.
today, G?
Oh, there's a load of trash in there, to be honest. Some tribal or something. Stirring up a storm.
Tribor? What's that?
Someplace up north.
Alright. Fancy.
Sort of. So as you get in, you see your friend Rick is at the bar talking to Hormer, the local resident surly dwarf bartender. You see her parents just chilling at their normal barrel table.
Oh, yeah. He'd definitely go up to Rick first. To Rickard.
Yeah.
He'd sit on the stool and he'd swivel to face Rick, but he wouldn't say anything. And he'd just be like gesturing to himself, just like, huh?
Looks up. He's like, did you get a haircut?
No.
There's something different about you.
Yeah.
You got any flour in your hair?
No.
Did you turn blue?
I did turn blue. Did my magic. You know how I am with my magic. Pew pew pew. And at some point, I turned blue.
Oh, I know. I was thinking about getting into magic, but me and Hormer here, we're just brewing men. Isn't that right, Hormer? And he's like,
Well, I'm a brewing man too. Just because I'm throwing magic around doesn't mean I'm not brewing as well.
we're always spending your time up at that adventuring guild, not working in the barrel room.
Oh, you know I want to be a hero, Rick.
Oh, I know. It's just, some of the people it's built into, Hamish, and, well, you're blue.
It's true.
Has you got any little stories to tell us about your little adventures? Anything
Yeah.
interesting happen?
We smashed these statues. They look like you, Hormer, but with your shirt off, like all ripped and stuff.
Right.
And there was this guy, and he had hammers floating around him, and he was gonna make lots of little spheres. Learn a word that roll around. We're gonna sell them to people, and we dodged a big statue that was wanted to smash stuff, and it smashed Terry's vultures.
Oh, that guy. Still
Don't
hanging
be
around
mean,
with
Rick.
him?
He's all right. Terry's great.
He kind of don't know why he's so into him.
The magic man. You did lust.
Good with him.
Yeah.
Why? Sort of looks at you. It's like, I don't know about that guy. When I met him last time, seemed like a bit of a, bourgeois.
Hamish's eyes crossed for a second. What's that, Rick? Is that a good thing?
Well, I thought I was your friend, Hamish.
Of course you are. That's why I'm here, talking to you. You were the first one I talked to. Ma and Dad. Dad's already given me the eyes.
Yeah,
I
you
should
can-
go over to them, but
You see your dad's eyes just moved around his head, and he's looking.
Hamish rummages in his bag and he takes out Happy Roland and puts him on the bar. He's like, "This is the best bit of our little first quest. Made a great little friend. This is Happy Roland."
Hormer looks at it and he's like, "No." And he's
Thanks, Hormer.
like, "Is this your business opportunity, Hamish?"
Well, maybe. I don't know how I feel about selling them though. It feels kind of weird, like selling people.
He holds it up and looks into its face. He's like, "You do you, man."
Do you mind holding on to him for me while I go talk to Ma and Da?
Kind of looks at it. He's like, "Yes, sure, Hamish."
Cheers, Rick. You're the best.
As he walks away, Hormer's like, and
Hamish runs up behind his mum, gives her a big hug.
"Oh, hello there." Oh,
All right,
Hamish,
Ma.
you're back. Why are you blue?
Something happened with my magic, Ma, but I feel alright. It's nothing to worry about.
You just hear your dad like.
Oh, I know, Dad. I'll get rid of it when I can.
Oh,
I know you want me looking my best for the
you're just-
business.
You're just expressing yourself, aren't you, Hamish?
Well, kind of, Ma. I didn't really mean to do it. It just kind of happened.
Where you go, Blue? Don't go back.
Well, don't know, Dad, but we did a big job up at the guild hall and the stone guys guild hall.
Oh, you're getting in good with the guild, Hamish.
Oh, I like to think so, man. It was the first job for the adventurers, so I guess I'm officially an adventurer now. And I made a load of money, and I wanted to make sure you guys got your fair bit coming back from me, because you raised me and you did such a good job and all. And he'd like plonk 1,500 gold up on the barrel.
Ulfa goes to reach for it, and then your mum's just like, "No, we don't need anything like that, Hamish." And he's like, "Ugh." And she like pushes it back to you. It's like, we just care that you're having fun, and you're
Thanks, Mum.
making a living, and well, you still care about the brewing, don't you?
Of course I do. Part of it is it'll give me new ideas for brewing ideas and get the money for special all the. I know, Dad. All right, I know, but we'll get some money and it will be good. But my friend, well, Terry's there. He's brilliant, Ma. You'd love him. He
told
casts
us all
magic.
about Terry, Hamish. He sounds like a lovely lad.
He's the best. And Mackie's a great leader. She's so powerful. She like smashed the statue in like one hit. And then obviously, Yum Yum's the best. Yum Yum's just being Yum Yum, being the best. So it's all really great, but
You're always so good at making friends, Hamish. So proud of you and your dad's just smoking his pipe like. Ugh.
yeah. Hamish's little face is like flipping upside down, going between his mum and his dad. Big happy smile, and then with his daddy's like serious little face. But well, I was wondering if you needed any help, Dad, with the brewing today.
Oh. He kind of like, suppose.
Well, I've got plenty of time, and if you wanted to go get some supplies, or you wanted me to do it for you, I got some money to use.
Oh. Get out in the warehouse for a bit.
Right. I
Got
can
some
do
big
that.
ale kegs need moving.
What? Right, I can do that as well. Yeah, for sure. That'd be good.
And your mum's like, it won't take long, Hamish. We know you've got a lot of stuff to do in your desert.
Got to stay ahead of those guys, haven't we, Dad? And he like nods his head, not very subtly, towards the dwarves over here.
You just see a huge plume of smoke come out of your dad's out of his pipe, and he's like, "You got that right, son."
Yeah, got that right.
These rhyme styles. And then, what do you think these guys would be talking about? They saw Hamish come in.
I think Delilah would be like, "You see that blue guy over there that came in? DJ, Topher?
Yeah, I did, D, actually.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I heard that blue people, they having sex with blue dragons. So he probably like dragon cultist or something. So maybe you, Topher, you should go rough him up a little bit.
Oh, can't be having that.
Can't
This
have any,
could be it, DJ. This could be how I make my name.
can't have any dragon fuckers around here. Not if your dad's
Damn
showing
right.
up.
He'd smack
This
his
as
fists
well.
together.
He probably stands out, so maybe Dad's seen him, and maybe Dad's seen him, like he's seen Dad. So maybe we could even ask him if he's in a cult, and our Dad's been hunting him down.
Yeah, I suppose, if a blue dragon fucker just walks in, even your dad could walk in.
That's
Well-
disgusting, that is.
Our Dad's too classy for a place like this. He may own jugs.
Why are we here then if your fucking dad's too classy for
Well,
a place
because
like
we
this?
want to take it easy first, see the city. dial D, and it's like, why didn't you go over and say hi, Topher? I'll come with you. Come on, D.
Just
Leave a little blue man.
just smash him one. He probably just uses dragon tongue on you, and you know, you'll be, before you know it, you'll be blue and you'll be having sex with dragons.
Oh, that's not happening. And Topher would finish his drink, slam it down loudly on the table, crack his knuckles, stand up and start striding towards Hamish.
Yeah, DJ would hang at the back as well.
Delilah would hide, like, back over here somewhere.
Far away as possible.
Yeah.
And he'd walk straight up and he'd like push Hamish's shoulder back as if to turn him round. He'd be like, "Oi, you been fucking dragons?"
What have you been doing those dragons, blue man?
Hamish would be very confused. Just be like, "What? I've never met a dragon. Who are you guys?"
Hamish.
No, ma.
Who am I? This dragon puncher millstone Topher.
He'd clench his
killed a
fist and
dragon.
show off the tattoos. Drag fuck. Hamish should be like, "Right, that's pretty cool. Killed a dragon." And Topher would be like, "Yeah, I can kill you too."
Lay him out, Topher!
"I got it, D!" And he'd like be a big wave behind him. "How about you and me take this outside?"
Well,
Hamish.
hang on a
Hamish
sec,
would look
Topher.
around.
Maybe the blue man here, he could be helpful.
Death to your enemies, Topher!
"I got it, D!"
Hamish,
Ham-
you see.
Yeah, Hamish
the
would be
entrance like sort of looking on.
Oh. Hamish should be like, "I can be helpful. What are you guys doing? I don't really want to be making any trouble." And he'd be like glancing nervously at his dad.
Rufus like, yeah, this bunch of young. And he kind of shakes heads. And DJ's like, do you know a guy? He lives here in Waterdeep. So if you know him, I guess you're probably not a dragon. His name's Davy Millstone.
Everyone knows Davy Millstone for sure.
Alright.
My captain, we're a little adventuring team. My captain's his daughter.
His daughter? Now ask me.
Yeah. On his face. Ruh-roh.
Looks at Topher. It's like, no, we're his children, mate, not some person here in Waterdeep.
Well, she's definitely his daughter. She lives. She used to live with him, but now I think she's living here. But everyone knows who Davy Millstone is, and if you're his kids as well, well, congratulations. That's an amazing dad to have. I mean, I've got an amazing dad as well. And he'd like look at his dad as he says
That's just like,
it. But yeah, he's talk of the town. He's a celebrity.
right, and do you know where he is?
Not really. Could ask Mackie, I suppose.
Who's Mackie?
It's his daughter, my captain,
His daughter? Your captain? What's
Mackie
she the
Brightwater.
captain? Looks at I've never heard of her.
Well, you will soon. She's amazing. She smashed the statues up and talked to the stone guy with the hammers, and her sword like glows.
Alright,
and-
mate. I'm Davy Jr. This is Topher Dragon Puncher Millstone. Is he written on his fist?
Drag. Fuck. Wow. That is impressive. I got a tattoo as well, and Hamish would roll up his sleeve and you'd see the black ink tentacle tattoos along his arm.
I think DJ would actually be quite impressed at that. She'd be like, oh, see, you're legit. Alright. What do you think of that, Topher?
Topher would be like, what's a tentacle for anyway?
Well, it's very impressive. Good detail.
Well, I mean, sure. If you're a what they call DJ? With all the legs?
Spider.
No. Sea spider. The ones in the water.
Sea spider.
Yeah, well, if you're a sea spider, it would be good, but I'm not a sea spider. You're not a sea spider, mate. So don't be getting ideas with sea spider arms on your arms.
To be fair, Topher, he is blue like the sea. It's fair enough.
Yeah, well, I guessed. So he's not a dragon then, man. You ain't been fucking dragons. Hamish should just be like, no. Didn't even know you could fuck a dragon.
It's like, so anyway, this Mackie, she's... And you work at the...
The adventurer, do we have a name for it?
I think it's just the Davian Knights Adventuring Guild.
Yeah. At the Adventuring Guild.
Right. Well, my name's Davy Junior Millstone. It's been a pleasure to meet you.
And you, Mackie will be super happy to... I mean, maybe she knows you guys already, but it sounds like you don't.
No, she did. I mean, no.
She'll be happy to know she's got brother and sister.
Oh. Well. She kind of looks like annoyed. And what's your name, mate?
Hamish Barley Brew.
Hamish
Son
Barley.
of the great brewer, Ulfur Barley Brew. He kind of like gestures to his dad. And of the wonderful mum and adventurer Merly Barley Brew.
Just gives a little wave like, hello there. Right. Well, you've been very helpful, mate. I like your tattoo, and I guess I'll see you soon. Maybe.
Yeah, if you hang out at the Adventurers Guild, see you there.
We'll definitely
You can say
come.
hi to Barry and
Barry.
Armitage. And
Right. Well, that'll be fun.
I'd
Come on,
take you there,
Topher.
but I'm kind of busy.
Well, we're busy too, aren't we, Topher?
Yeah, real busy.
D, we got what we wanted. Let sit back down. She gives you a, like, really shit-eating smile as she sits back down. Hamish.
Hamish should just give her a really genuine smile back. And he'd be sad that he didn't have Happy Roland to introduce to them.
Oh.
Jesus, that was a meeting of the minds. Fucking hell.
Your mum's just like, you make friends everywhere you go.
Oh, I try, Mum. You taught me if you be nice to people when you go out in the world, the niceness comes back to you.
You know Garth Orlam's being asking after you quite a lot, Hamish. He gets quite lonely sitting there by the fire on his own.
Oh, really? You reckon I should go have a chat? Is that alright, Dad?
He's a good bro.
Alright. You need to hop down and go over to Glarthorn.
Garth Orlam's sitting by the fire.
Alright, Garth.
You right, Hamish?
Yeah? Notice anything different about me?
Captain looks you up and down. You get shorter.
Don't think so. Maybe though.
I see you're blue now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It happened when I did my magic.
You know, Hamish, you're a lot cooler than the adventures I went with.
Oh, right.
I tell
Who
you
was
what,
it that you went with?
they're called Arcana people or something.
That's a weird name. Doesn't
Yeah.
really roll. Not like the Davian Knights. That's the best name.
I did suggest we call them the Garfolino, but... And he kind of shrugs.
Were you the leader then?
Look, I was more like behind the leader. You know, the puppet master.
Whoa. It's pretty cool.
We went up the high road. Came back because I got bored.
It's fair. Waterdeep is the best place to be after all.
Nope, there's no question.
So you're going to be doing adventuring again? You could come to the guild. Join one of the teams.
I don't have good drinks like here.
I know, I'm trying to get more drinks sent over, but Dad's being weird about it.
Your dad's a good shot, Hamish.
I know that. I like the idea of spreading the drinks around, you know? Sharing the best stuff we've done with everyone.
Exactly. It's a good idea. You got a good little mind.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, Gar.
No problem.
Anyway, you know you don't have to sit here all day. You got a whole city out there. Go on a pub crawl or go and see the people down by the water. Maybe that's not the best idea.
I've had enough adventure for my life, Hamish.
Oh! I just had the best idea, Gar. Stay there. And he runs over because he's had a Hamish brainwave.
Yeah.
And he whips Happy Roland out of Rickard's hands.
He's like, hey, what are you doing, man?
It's alright, Rick, I got this. And he runs back. And he's like, plants his ass back down in the chair with a big enthusiastic grin on his face. He's like, take a look at this little fella, Gar.
He looks at it. He's like, whoa.
This is Happy Roland.
Ew. Looks at it. It's like it's seeing into my mind.
I know, right? It's like he gets you. He's a great listener, and he loves to play. He always comes back round. He loves a hug. But, I was thinking maybe you could, well, maybe not with Happy himself, but I've got a good mate, Yum Yum, and she's got other people like Happy Roland, and we could sort you out with one, and then you'd have a little companion to listen to your great stories all the time. Because I can't always be here, you know, because I'm doing the brewing and adventuring and stuff.
Could I give him my own name?
Yeah, and the best bit, like with Roland, I thought he seemed happy, so I gave him the big smile. But you could tell me whatever emotion you like, and I put him on that emotion.
I like the sound of it. Feel like it'd be good to have someone in the chair next to me all the time. And he gestures to your chair. You
That's
can
what I
sit
mean.
there.
It's perfect, right?
I think so.
What emotion would you want to go for? What's your favourite emotion? What emotion would you want to see sitting in this chair all the time?
Content.
Alright. What's that look like then? Kind of like a little smile? Like that?
Maybe more neutral.
More neutral. Okay. Less of a smile?
Like a dot.
Like that?
Yeah.
Oh, like a dot. Alright. Little. Like that?
Yeah.
Oh. Alright, I can do that. Perfect. I'll get that to you as soon as possible.
How much you charging for one of these bad boys?
Oh, right, yeah. Give me a second, Gar. He runs back off. He runs up to his dad. Dad, I've started this new business, and I know you said that other businesses that ain't brewing are bad, but it makes people happy, and I don't know what price to set. I'm selling them these little spheres with these little people spheres to stop them being lonely and they have a little friend, and I don't know what price to do. Should I do really high or really low?
Your mum calls over to you. She's like, what do they do, honey?
Well, they roll around and they just kind of sit there, but like they have a little face and they kind of listen to you. And if you let them roll around, they'll come back to you as long as they like you. And they just keep you company. It's like a little friend you can have in your pocket.
And they're magical.
I think so.
Probably be able to get 5, 10 GP out of them, maybe. I mean, it's. Would he show her? Roland?
Yeah. He'd run back and grab Roland.
They're very magical, honey. Maybe 10 GP. They are very cute.
All right. Yeah. And he's like nodding. He looks at his dad. What do you reckon, Dad? 10?
Looks at it. 5, 8.
8.
8.
It's like in between. 8, alright, Ma?
I think so, honey.
Alright, thanks, guys. You're the best. And he, like, runs back over. On thinking,
Right.
I reckon 8 gold pieces.
Yeah, got it. And he like slaps you over like 10 GP. He's like, keep the change.
Whoa. Thanks, Gar.
Yeah. Should we call it there for tonight?
Think so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh.
Holy shit. Fucking Topher Hamish interaction.
I had to put him in somewhere.
They're so good. I love seeing them again.
Mm.
I want to see what happens when DJ meets Mackie. And TJ's trying to...
I'm his daughter.
Yeah, DJ's trying to be a total twat about it, and Mackie's being really nice.
I suspect there's gonna be a shitstorm.